It's up to you guys who does
There
it.
we go.
Just,
Bard's got a bard.
Oh, yeah. Bureau should recount this.
Hmm.
You've been volunteered, Bureau.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find my notes.
Turn things up. Hi, Internet. As we said,
Hello,
the recap.
Internet.
Oh,
right.
also, my roommate basically said he watched a 24-hour stream and fell asleep to it. So he's like, I got all the keys. Just let me know. We got all the chat inspiration needed.
Well, I mean, he wasn't watching my 24-hour stream, so that's not how that works.
All right. So, Bureau, will you please recount for your good buddy Noxus what happened last session?
Yeah, so last time we started having just teleported to Craghammer, and your dragon buddy disappeared as per the end of that spell.
Mm-hmm.
We notified Alora that we were not able to save the Emerald Outpost, but we were able to collapse it. And she had told us that Kymel had surrendered without a fight. And we had then gotten in a long rest at Craghammer with Terra, and I believe that was Tharn's first introduction to Terra.
Oh boy.
We then I left a simulacrum in Craghammer to help out, and Kursk stayed to be his bodyguard while we went to the Feywild. And only about 30% of Singorn exists. Everything else was
I
destroyed.
mean, you'd have to let us know that.
And we went to meet the leaders. They said
Not that we
there
can use
wasn't
it without Bill's
really
permission.
a whole lot they're going to be able to do given how much they're trying to
I
recover.
mean, I feel inspired with you being here.
But essentially sent us on our way, so to speak. And we went to then visit my dad, who had been knocked into a coma, and Tharn woke him up.
Well, that's
spent some time there. And then we went on venturing into the Feywild. Our destination is several days' march seaward. And Elsa is joining us. She had done some recon in advance and had negotiated with the lycanthropes to allow us passage through their territory. And
Known
you know,
as. The territory known as.
Yeah, you lost me there, Bill.
The Moonbrush.
The Moonbrush, of course. I certainly didn't forget anything. The Moonbrush. And then we camped out for the evening in the bungalow. Fike was very insistent that, despite Elsa's flirting, that Bureau should keep it in his pants. And he valiantly tried and failed. And probably damaged his
Keep it in his pants. He valiantly tried and failed to keep it in his pants.
Yeah, exactly. But probably.
Yes, but probably.
Upset Elsa most
Yes,
likely
but
by diminishing
probably.
But he's rolled really terribly on his wisdom check, so as far as or his insight check, so as far as he knows, everything's cool. And so we continued our march, and then
why is everything not cool, Bureau?
Because
why is everything not cool?
Instead of waking up and talking to her like a mature adult, he dimension doored out while she was still asleep. Back to his room.
Left her in bed alone without waking her up to say goodbye.
And now we are past breakfast, marching on, and suddenly surrounded by some red caps to start initiative.
That's right. So guess what, everybody? Roll initiative.
Da-da-da! It begins.
Yay.
Do, 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 do. Great. Strong start. Oh, you know it's a strong start when Fike is at 11. Oh, shit.
Holy
use
Fuck.
Ooh.
This has literally never happened before.
You know what? I'm gonna say that we're in the Feywild. It's a new time. This is very relaxing to fight because I'm immune to fear. So I'm just gonna fucking take this as I'm in a pretty landscape. I don't want to be on my toes right now.
Here is Tharn's initiative.
Even Tharn beat
Here-
Fike.
Even here is Sada's initiative.
Oh.
Oh God.
And here is Elsa's initiative. All right, so I'm gonna have you guys help me with that. So 25 to 20.
Sada.
Sada, just Sada. Okay, Sada with a 25. 20 to 15.
Vanya.
Vanya with a
16, sorry.
what? Vanya have 16. All right.
Yep.
15 to 10.
Biero and Elsa
know.
at 14.
I have a 12.
Bureau and Elsa at 14.
Darn has a 13.
Nox has a 12.
There's a 14, and Tharn had a 13, and then who had a 12? Nox.
Noxus does.
And then Fike right behind Nox
Nox.
with 11.
Whoa.
Fike.
Fike with an 11?
Yes, red cats.
Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Yeah.
I mean,
No.
that'd be better.
Because I rolled a natural 20 for my initiative. So.
No, we have taken. We have the Ren. You know,
Yeah,
on the
I'm at
board.
7.
Oh, Ren, you got a 7.
Yes.
Ren, this 7. Okay. Because I rolled a natural 20 on my initiative, guys. So, for the iron caps, or the red caps.
I'm just gonna sit here eating
Sada-
chocolate. I don't give a fuck.
Sada is going to act first. She is going to charge right up to this guy right here. And she is going to
Except when you're the fucking like
gonna
tank.
use flurry of blows.
I think for the host.
And 1, 2, 3. Another
So why is my
4
host thing not
key
working
points
correctly?
for
Damn it.
fire jabs on each one of these 4 unarmed strikes on this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. They all hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 20, 44, plus 14 is 58, plus 21 is 79, right?
This is fine. Everything is fine.
Did I get that right? Somebody?
I believe so.
Anybody? All right, cool. 79 points of damage. So she comes running up. Her fists go aflame, and she just does a straight up like Ip Man, just pounding this thing into the ground as this guy explodes. This horrified little methed out looking David the Gnome looks just
Maxed out David the
explodes
Gnome.
into just explodes into glitter.
Also, thank you for knowing who the fuck David the
And
Gnome is.
Wait, what color glitter?
Red glitter. Now the red caps go.
They're gonna come up and kick us all in the fucking shins, aren't they?
Or they're gonna choke us to death. One or the other.
Methnoma's new OC, do not steal. Perfect.
Well, we had cocaine gnome down in the Underdark.
That's true.
We did?
Yeah, the Snurflublin.
They're cocaine?
They act like it.
So all you guys hear at the same time after Sada runs up and just explodes one of these things into glitter. You guys just all hear at the same time dozens of steel-clad feet just ting 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 ting, ting, just all at the same time come skittering in towards you.
What the hell?
Yeah, they do look like meth heads.
As they all come running up, the first thing they do is they just rear back like they're about to kick a field goal and attempt to kick all of you in the shins with their steel boots.
Yeah, try to kick me in the shins on my horse, which you can't kick in the shins because
Bureau, Bureau, make a dexterity save. 18. You succeed. It does not kick you in the shins. Tharn has to make a dexterity save, which he does not make. Tharn takes... Oh, shit. Tharn takes 24 points of bludgeoning damage and gets knocked prone. The thing just comes running. Ding, 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 ding. Quang just kicks him square in this front of the shin, right where there's like just nothing but skin in between you and the shin bone with a steel-toed boot, but it's not covered by anything. It's just the steel is exposed. Just kicks Tharn right, like "fuck you, old man!" Kicks him right in the shin. Tharn just ah, and he falls, like drops his little stick and cane and falls to the ground, grabbing his shin in pain.
So, Thon, did they break anything?
Oh, Ren's a cavalier.
No.
He doesn't say
mounted
anything.
combatant with
Hear,
her Pegasus, who used to be a party member,
like
kind
just-
of. It's complicated.
Elsa needs to make 2 dexterity saves.
Yeah, are any of them near
Dexterity
Ren going
save.
after her? Because I want to take a sentinel swipe at.
It's these 2 that were down here, so no.
Okay.
Then every single one of these guys from here
He already has one though.
to
We
here
can all only have one at a
are
time.
all attacking either your mount or you. It is your choice there, Ren.
Me.
All right. So I need you to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dexterity saving throws.
You got this, Renata.
The DC, I will tell you right out of the gate. The
Mhm.
DC is where did it go? There it is. It is 16.
Okay.
Success. Failure. Success.
4,
Failure.
5.
Failure. Failure.
I said 6 or 7.
7 total.
Huh.
Failure. So
Well.
you fail 5 of them.
Sounds about
All
right.
right. So you are knocked prone. And you take, Jesus. All right, so for each one that you failed, which was 5, it's 3d10 plus 4.
If I'm knocked off my
So-
mount, and I can land on my feet with my. But I guess. How does that even work?
Sure, but then they're like lucha libres. They jump through the air doing crazy karate
Okay.
kicks, doing like triple backflips. They're methed out David the Gnomes.
It's just a hilarious mental image.
So from the first one, you take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
From the second one, you take 14, 15, 16, 20 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
From the third one, you take 9, 10, 11, 15 points of damage. From the fourth one, you take 31 points of damage.
Fuck.
And from the last one, you take 25 points of damage. So
Damn.
like a bunch of little Joe
Fuck.
Pesci's, they kick you down off of your horse, and then when you're on the ground, they just put the boots to you. They're all just like a bunch of Joe Pesci's, like the movie Goodfellas, just over the top of you, like kicking you and booting you and
Several
like swarming on top of you.
Old Elvish curses, followed by some new draconic curses.
Yeah.
Mostly learned from Noxus.
Vanya, when you're mounted, you make yourself a bigger target because there's more of you there. That's one of the drawbacks. There's benefits and drawbacks to everything. Vanya and Fike are also going to need to make dexterity saves. DC 16.
I'm good.
You're good, Vanya. Fike, you're good. And then Sada has to make 2 dexterity saves. Dexterity save. Dexterity. Yeah, she like with flying colors. All right. Now that that's done, they all get to make 3 attacks with their wicked sickles. So away we go. Starting with you, Bureau.
Let's do it.
Let's indeed.
And this
All
is
right,
how he
first
died.
attack.
Fucking methed out David the Gnomes.
23.
Yep.
All right.
Dealing with
that is
Baylor Demon General the Abyss? No problem. Fucking
15
David the
points
Gnome.
of slashing damage.
Red caps. We're
Yep.
fucked.
And where'd it go? Holy shit, where'd my...
Everybody remembers they
Sorry.
got their 10 temporary hit points from Nox, right?
That's a third.
Yep.
Yeah, your 13 misses. 22
I probably
to
should have
hit.
used one on one of those.
Yep.
Damn it.
For 8 points of damage. Then Tharn, who's prone. So these attacks have advantage on him. His AC is 23. That's a hit because of the advantage. Hit again because of the advantage. And another hit. So all 3 hit him for 13. For 13. For 15. And 12. All right. Then against Elsa, we have 6 attacks. They're going to be going against Elsa. She's an AC of 19. However, she is not prone, so she doesn't have to worry about. All right, so that's a 25. That's gonna hit for
I can warding maneuver her on one of them.
14.
I can warding maneuver her on one of them.
Not really, because don't you have to be within 5 feet of whoever's you're warding?
I am within 5 feet of Elsa.
I thought you have to be within 5 feet of the attacker.
No,
That's what I was asking.
for warding maneuver, it's the defender.
Okay. All right. Well, you'll have to decide which one you're gonna attempt to do it on or do it on.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That-
so that's the first one. Second one, misses. Third one, hits.
Add 8 to her
For-
AC.
Add 8 to her AC.
Mm-hmm.
What's 19 plus 8? 27.
Mm-hmm.
The attack roll was a 26.
So it misses.
So yeah, so it misses. That's what I'm saying. Like the attack
Yep.
roll was a 26. You got just enough.
Mhm.
So that the third attack misses. Fourth attack hits for 11 points of damage. Fifth attack is a dirty 20, which hits for 9 points of damage. 9. And sixth attack, final attack, also hits for. She's going to uncanny dodge to reduce this to half. But that's 7, 11, so 5 points of damage. She's looking pretty beat up. She's at like a third of her hit points. All right, Ren.
Yep.
Um,
I'm gonna die.
in order to redirect attacks from your mount to you, do you have to be mounted, like currently on them in the saddle? Does it say specifically?
While you are mounted and aren't incapacitated to gain the following benefits, so I cannot.
So you have to be in the saddle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you can't. All right, so these first 3 guys here are going to all attack you, prone on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they have advantage because you're prone. So here we go. First of the attacks, natural 20.
Sounds right.
Let's advantage. So that's 16 points of damage from the crit.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack is a 29 to hit
Yep.
for 13 points of damage. Third
Mhm.
attack is a 25 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 11 points of damage. Fourth attack, I rolled double 19s, so that's 29 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 9 points of damage. Fifth attack is a 21 to hit,
Just hits.
just hits.
Mm-hmm.
For, that's max, that's 12. 16 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Sixth attack is a 28 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 8 points of damage. Seventh attack is a 28 to hit for 12 points of damage.
Down.
Unconscious.
Yep.
All right. The last one is another 28 to hit. You fail 2 death saves.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The next 3 guys, that's there to there, they are going to attack Crackle.
Mm-hmm.
They do not have advantage because Crackle is not prone. So here we go. 27 hits for 12 points of damage.
set his.
23 hits for 12 points of damage. 25 hits for 12 points of damage. Dirty 20, I assume, hits
Yep.
for another 12 points of damage. Wow, I just keep rolling 8 after 8 after 8 on the damage die. 12 misses.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20 hits for, all right, so that's 9 points of damage. What was that? 5 attacks. 29 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 9 points of damage.
Crackle's gone.
All right, so Crackle's gone. So unfortunately, that guy just misses out because he moves all his movement to get there. Vanya, 3 attacks against you. You made
This
your
is
save,
going
so you're
great.
not prone, right?
Mhm.
That is correct.
Yes.
Awesome. 25 to hit
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 11 points of damage. 27 to hit
Mhm.
for 8 points of damage. And a 29 to hit for 12 points of damage. Fike, 3 for you. 18 to hit.
Nope.
18 to hit misses again. And 19 to hit.
Nope.
All right, there was my bad rolls. All right, Sada is getting 6 attacks here. She has an AC of 19. That's a miss. That just barely hits, so she is going to use she's going to use what is it? Where is it? She's going to use her fiery block. She's going to spend 1 key point, and she gets added proficiency bonus to her AC against this one attack, which makes it miss, and the attacker takes 2d6 fire damage. So they take 8 points of fire damage. All right. And then his third attack, 23 is going to hit. So she takes 8. She takes 12 points of damage.
This is fine. Everything is fine. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. How you doing?
All right, and then that's a miss. It's a hit.
Red caps. Oh shit. Sorry, I'm on the wrong map. There you go. You can see what we're dealing
And
with. Sorry about that.
finally, that's a hit.
Surrounded by
For
fucking red caps.
9 points of damage. All right. Lastly, on their turn, these guys who didn't get to quite make it all the way up are going to take out. They pick up these little glowing rocks. They take these little glowing rocks out of their little side pouches, and they put them into these like slings, like these old-fashioned slings, where they start swinging them over their head, and they fling. They fling magical rocks. First one, luckily with this, they only get 1 attack each. They don't get to make 3 attacks with this. They only get the single attack. One of them, however, is going to go straight at Renata's unconscious form on the ground. It's going to try, but it has disadvantage because it's a ranged attack
Mm-hmm.
against a prone target. So it has disadvantage. That is only a 19 to hit.
Nope.
Misses.
Misses.
Nice. All right, so one of the stones misses you. Then the rest of them, this one here is gonna aim at you, Vanya. All right.
Okay.
It's 18.
Quite possibly.
That'll hit.
That hits. You take 2 points of damage. And the rock
23.
sticks to your skin.
Oh, great.
Like it was made, like it was like it was some sort of adhesive, like to give you, like, your character wouldn't know what this is, but to give you like context, it'd be like a little tar ball that like stuck to you. It was like if the pebble was coated in tar and it hits your arm and just sticks, like splats and sticks. There's 2 more
Right.
that are firing from that group over there. One misses you, Vanya, and the other one does a 16 hit you?
Nope.
No. All right, so that misses. Fike, there's 2 pebbles coming for you. That's a 18
Miss.
and a natural 1. And then Nox, there's 2 pebbles coming for you. That's a
Fucking
a miss,
pebbles.
and that's a miss. Okay. That ends the red cap's turn. Vanya, at the start of your turn, you watch as the little glowing pebble like bores a little hole into your skin and disappears under your skin.
Yeah.
So it's underneath my skin.
It's underneath. There's like a little lump that's like traveling up your arm.
Great. Just fucking fantastic. Well, you know what? We have a cleric. We can handle that later.
It's the mighty tick attack of the red caps. I forgot all about it.
For now, I'm just gonna swear angrily in giant and rage and smack the shit out of some of these red caps. At least we finally have something to just fight. I guess this one? I'm trying to grab attention from as many of them as I can.
Starting with that one?
Yeah.
Okay. 32. Yeah, so why don't you roll damage individually? So I assumed so you bonus action rage. First attack is how many damage?
First attack is this guy. That is 39 points of damage.
39. All right, he's still up. Do you second attack go to him too?
No, I think we're gonna second attack at this guy.
All right,
just for
and
just
obviously
for that
natural 20 hits.
Yep. That is 18, 25, 36, 57, 61.
61.
Uh-huh.
What? Snazzy Fazzy?
He is still conscious, but like,
God fucking damn
Welcome
it.
to us getting our asses kicked by like meth addict David the Gnomes.
Super great to like
How was
single
your stream?
like under
Thanks so
10
much.
hit
Hi,
points,
everybody.
like super
Welcome to
quick
D&D.
from that one hit. He's like you like did the top swing and
Hi, I'm
your
Clint.
mallet
musician.
impacted.
I play D&D.
Earth.
I play
So
VR
as you
chat
pulled it
roleplay.
up, you expected to see nothing but ash come out.
Play visual novels
But
and
it's
voice act
almost
stuff
like
with my friends.
this
Yeah, so many
wacky
fucking gnomes.
Warner Brothers universe. He kind of comes
Evil
up like
Fey
accordion,
gnomes.
kind of like springing, like kind of like bouncing with that like.
I'm so very close to
accordion
dying.
shape. But he's still conscious.
Alrighty. Well, that's my turn.
All right.
I'm big and
Uh,
scary, and I hope they attack me.
Biero
Hamster
and
Souffle.
Elsa.
Hamster Souffle,
Elsa
Thank you very much for the
defers to
follow,
you
Hamster
to go first,
Souffle.
Biero.
Welcome, welcome.
She
All right.
remembers that it was beneficial for her in
Sassy,
the
how you
past to let you
doing?
go first.
So first
Jelly
things
Bean, thank you so much
first.
for the follow. Welcome. Glad to have
Level
you.
2 healing word to Ren.
Who?
Ren. Okay.
Thank you.
And then
And you get Dave hit points. Apparently, these little fuckers pack a punch, Ren.
Yeah, apparently so.
then what I'd like to do
Oh, I need to get some more
is
water,
cast
or I
a
need to get some
wall
more
of
drink in
force
general.
using the
I'll
10
go do that in a
10-foot
second.
panels in a box just around us.
First, need to fix my character sheet.
Okay.
Reset my death
And
saves.
I guess quickly, Vanya, do you want to be on the inside or the outside?
I'll be on the outside.
Okay.
It's fine.
So basically, you want to make a wall of force that buffs, separates these people out. Yes.
Basically, except it's not going to go up at Vanya. It's just going to go from, like that.
Like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. And so that should give me 2 extra 10-foot panels. And what I'd like to do, if possible,
Okay.
is place them on the inside at an angle to give like ramps outward if people want to run up and over the wall without too much trouble to get out and fight.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. That's super badass.
Hey guys, look, we're playing.
All right, so what do I have to do?
Tonight.
What?
And I
So what do I have
think
to
that's
do?
all I can do.
Would I have to make saves or some shit, or?
Nope, they're just on the outside.
Oh, they're just on the outside. All right,
Yep.
cool. All right, Elsa's on the inside.
That was
Correct.
clutch, Bureau. That was clutch.
Nice.
Elsa.
This is what I need for tonight. I'm just.
Elsa asks if this is she goes, "This is a new trick. Can things go out? Can I like shoot things out?"
Not through. Nothing can pass in or out.
Okay.
You can shoot things
Um,
over.
Is this
You
just
could
became
stand
the
at
original
top of the
Fortnite?
ramp and shoot down if you'd like.
That's fair. She is going to move here. She is going to take out a pair of daggers. Or she's going to take out a dagger and like cock it back, and say, "I don't mean to be a bother, but I'm in desperate need of some healing." And she's going to ready an action, but she's going to hang there. She doesn't want to go outside. That brings us to Tharn, who is going to do just that. He's going to cast Cure Wounds at a... Fuck it, we'll do it at 4th level. For 21 points of healing for Elsa. Wait a second, that's not... for Elsa... All right. And then he will also shoot a... He will shoot a 2nd level healing word at Ren. So Ren, you also get another 10 points of healing.
Key.
4th level and a 2nd level. And then Tharn is just going to back up to here into the middle of this little dome that you've created and say, after standing up, and say, little fucker kicked me in the shin. Noxus, you're up.
Little fucker kicked me in the shin. Okay.
Because these things are like not very, they're only like 2.5, 3 feet tall.
Oh man, I've literally been like racking my brain on what to do.
Thorn says, let me help. Kill the fucking things with the red caps on.
Oh shit!
Let me list the
No
ways you can
shit.
do that.
I mean,
I'm trying to figure out how to maximize that, Tharn. You know what? I'm just gonna cast a flame strike
Where
around
would you like
these
to flame strike?
around these
Basically,
these
yeah.
three.
Pick a square.
Yeah,
that it will-
I want these three to get hit, but I don't want to hit Vanya or anybody.
I don't
If
give
that
a
makes
shit.
sense.
I've resigned
All right, well,
myself to taking all the damage this
'Cause it's a
session.
10-foot radius, right? 10-foot
Let's
radius.
do this.
I don't know if it's necessarily
Let's
a
do
bad
this.
thing if Vanya gets hit.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius, 40 feet high.
Just, it's a cylinder. Make sure you don't get any of it in the wall force.
Yeah. Ooh, I got 4.
Like that.
Yeah. Does it hit
That's-
Vanya?
You got 6.
That would also hit Vanya. That would also.
If Vanya's
hit
cool with it,
Vanya.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
All right, I'll go for it.
All right. So dexterity saves. Yes.
I believe that is correct. Here, I'll blast it in the chat for you.
All right. So Vanya dexterity save.
And flame strike.
Nope.
Yeah, it'd be a 19.
All right. So you take. So roll damage. Roll damage. So what's 17 and 17? 34.
Mhm.
So let's start. We're gonna start with this guy right here. I don't know why I just rolled 2 dice. He doesn't have advantage. That's a failure. This guy gets incinerated. This guy right here. It's a failure. He takes 34 points of damage. This guy right here fails. Takes 34 points of damage. This guy fails. Takes 34 points of damage. This guy fails. Takes 34 points of damage. And this guy fails and takes 34 points of damage. And Vanya takes 34 points of damage. Unless you are in any way resistant to radiant or fire damage.
Nope.
Okay. Cool.
So one of them
Extra action.
Nice.
one of them died.
One of them was killed. The other 3 all took full damage, but they hadn't taken any damage yet up until that point.
Okay, got that. And then I have a bonus action. Out of everybody that's in there with me, who looks the most fucked up?
Ren.
Okay, Ren, you're gonna get some healing light.
Okay.
4d6 of healing light.
Not even close. It's red. Not even close.
Scene. Woo. Okay.
Probably looking significantly better now after 3 little bits of healing.
hmm
Does that end your turn, Nox?
So like in the wall of force, there's like an upper ramp that can get me outside, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Can I still see all of them from where I am?
Yeah, it's see-through, right, Bureau?
Yep.
And I
Yeah,
can
it's
shoot a
see-through.
spell
And
through
obviously,
it, right?
No, you
No, you
cannot
can't
shoot
shoot it.
anything through it.
spell
Okay.
through it. The reason your flame strike worked is because you like picked a spot and it was cast outside, like it's manifested outside the barrier.
So then I guess I will move up a ramp to get like that higher advantage. So if I want to shoot an Eldritch Blast, I can, and that'll
All
be
right,
it.
so you
I'm
stay in the
not
same
leaving
spot.
the wall force. Yeah.
You stay in the same spot, but you go 10 feet up the ramp to the top.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right, Fike and then Ren.
Cool. I will Fortnite my way up the ramp.
Totally.
Probably using 15 feet of movement. I will take
while
out
switching out your equipped weapon 4 times in that time frame.
Yeah, I'm so poggers, guys. That's what they say on the internet, right?
Jesus
and then,
Christ.
I will take the infiltrator's key and change it into its dagger form,
Okay.
and then I will.
Does that require any kind of action?
I don't
like a bonus action or
I
something?
don't believe so. Do I have Wild Mount nearby?
Do I? Yeah, here it is. Bonus. Nope. Only bonus action. Takes your bonus action.
All right, cool.
To
Bonus
transform
action, change it into a dagger, and then I'm gonna throw it at the guy behind Sadia, closest to
Like the
me.
deity they're paladin of. Yes, Saren Ray.
Okay. Totally.
Or Ray.
Let's go.
Just
The
kind of lean
Everlight.
over your back, like throw over your back. Just like,
The
Oh, no, I
goddess
ran
of
up the ramp.
redemption.
Yeah.
Where is this? Infiltrator.
Attack.
Here we go.
14. Unfortunately, does not hit them. It
Dope.
just barely misses.
All right, cool.
Their AC, you've hit them at this point. You guys know their AC is 15.
Cool.
Mm.
It boofs back to my hand, and I throw it again.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn.
You
damn.
back to your hand yet again.
Well,
This is twice.
Well, fuckery. All right. Well, that's cool for next round. I will Fortnite down. Cool. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Ren,
all right.
you're prone, so you get.
Yep.
I assume you stand.
Stand up. For, I believe, feet.
I imagine she's probably fairly perturbed.
Yep. Like son of a lich. Just stand up. Let me find myself. Do I have? Or is that something else? I guess not. So I can't make it up any kind of ramp to get anything at this point, I don't think.
Sure. You could
yeah.
you have 15 feet of movement.
Yep.
So you could get just outside the barrier. You could like jump, like if you wanted to, you could land like right behind these guys right there if you wanted.
Could I get to the top of the barrier and fire a couple arrows down?
Certainly.
Okay. Then
It'll only take 10 feet of movement to do that.
Yep, and I'll do that. But first things first, I'm gonna fucking second wind because holy shit.
Cool.
And that's actually a 26
nice.
now.
20. Oh, 20. Oh, because you leveled up.
Yep.
26 points back. How's Ren looking now?
60. So still bloody as fuck,
So
but
a lot better.
Yep.
But yeah, you get up there. Would you like to? You can make attacks with your bow.
Yep. Make attacks with the bow.
You don't have the oath. You're not attuned to the oath.
I'm not attuned to it now.
Okay.
So 1. Fuck. 2.
That hits.
And 3.
And that obviously hits.
Yep.
And who are those against?
I'm gonna start with the one. I'm gonna actually go for the one over by Sada. Vanya's got this.
This one here?
Yep.
With both of them?
Yep.
So that's and then 19 on the second one. All right, so you drill it with 2 arrows in the back, and both arrows are sticking out the back. There's trails of blood running down its back, but it is still conscious.
I'll slide a bit down the 5 feet, back down into the force.
Into the force bubble,
Yep.
into the force wall. Cool.
Yep.
All right, Sada, top of the order. We're up to Sada. She's going to make 2 unarmed strikes against the guy that you hit with the arrows, and see what happens. Hit for 15 and 9. All right, she's going to spend a key point to flurry of blows, and do one more unarmed strike against this guy, which she does like a spinning roundhouse kick and like cracks his neck as that guy goes down. And then she's gonna, because why not? She's gonna spend 2 more key points and make this a fire kick against this last guy. And that hits for 31 points of damage. And he has to, where is it? He has to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. No, he is knocked prone. All right, that ends Sada's turn.
Do the dragon palm strike to his neck.
That brings us to the red caps. This one moves here, this one moves here, this one moves here. This one runs around to here. These 3 are going to make athletics checks because they're going to try and stand on each other's shoulders so that they can throw one of themselves into the little cage.
Highly intelligent guys.
That
So,
sounds like a terrible idea.
One climbs up like little rascal style. One of them climbs up onto the shoulders of one,
It's the math.
and then the third one's trying to climb up onto their shoulders to see if they can't like climb up into this thing. Yeah. So this one falls in to the into the thing here. These 3 down here are going to try the same thing. They do not succeed though. So that's those guys. So these, because of that little maneuver, these guys don't. That's their turn. This guy here is going to make 3 attacks against Ren, because you're right there.
Yep.
The dirty 20. Can't
Nope.
remember if that hit you or not.
Nope. No.
28 does, and dirty 20 does not. So you take 12 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. For Sada, that's a miss. That's a hit.
Also,
That's a
dropping down in here,
miss.
would that be considering, like, since it it was above me and then it came beside me. That's technically within 5 feet of movement within my reach.
No, that I'm not going to
Why
say that
not?
that provoked an attack.
Why not?
Because I think that's,
Because I could have hit it above me. Give me
that's
my
hard.
one thing that I can do that
That's a
people
miss.
can't do.
Hold on, I'm trying to do something. I'm rolling in the middle of rolling attacks and trying to do math. Hold on. Shit. This says that's miss. Miss. It's a hit, so that's 10. And ooh. 6. Okay. And then all right, you know what? Fine. Go ahead and make your attack. Just don't distract me when I'm doing math in the future.
Sorry.
20 hits for 17 points of damage. All right. All right, Vanya, you're about to get 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 attacks. Here we go.
Just tell me what the total damage is.
What is your AC?
18.
18? All right. So they have to roll at least an 8. That's a miss. That's a hit. For for 12 reduced to 6, and that's a hit. For 9 reduced to 4, so that's the first guy. Second guy, that's a miss. That just barely hits. For 9 reduced to 4, that's a miss. Third guy, that's a hit. For 9 reduced to 4, that's a hit. For 12 reduced to 6, that's a hit. For 11 reduced to 5, fourth guy, that's a miss. That's a hit. For 14 reduced to 7, that's a hit. For 7 reduced to 3, fifth guy, that's a miss. That's a miss. That's just barely hits. For 11 reduced to 5.
But all of them?
All right, and then lastly, because that's all of them, because you're the only real viable target, the 4 others are going to sling up some more glowing rocks and fire them at you.
Oh, good. We're gonna have to impromptu surgery me after this, aren't we?
Oh god. Oh boy.
That's a miss. That's a hit. You take 3 points of damage. 3 points of necrotic damage, so it's not reduced.
Okay.
That's 2. So
And I have
it's a
another
miss.
one stuck in me.
It's just stuck to you at the moment. It's not in you yet.
Okay.
That hits. Wait, 19 hits you, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
For another 5 points of necrotic damage. And then that's a hit for 2 points of necrotic damage.
Yep. Yet.
So that's another 3 that have hit you, right? So, and then 2 more. That's a miss. and that's a miss. All right, so there's another 3 stuck to you at the moment.
Yep,
And
I'm
you
keeping
remember from the
track.
last time. And remember, you remember the last time
I'm
it seemed like
keeping-
at the beginning of your turn that it burrowed inside you.
Which is immediately after theirs.
Yep. Say that's sometimes how the cookie crumbles. So at the ends their turn, the beginning of your turn, 3 more little stones burrow inside of you, and you watch as
All right.
the little lumps on your arm start to move upwards up your arm.
Oh, good. Well, that's something to be handled after this, I think. I'm keeping, if you need it, I'm keeping track on my token as well, how many of them are sticking into me. I'm going to smash this guy directly above me.
Okay, directly above you.
Mhm.
Roll to hit. That certainly hits. Both of those certainly hit.
So that's
So that's
32,
how much on the
41.
first one?
41.
All right, so the first one, this thing gets incinerated just as usual when you kill things with the pyre maul. It gets just engulfed in flame and burns to ash. Because so there you go. And then the second attack was against which guy?
I guess this guy? We'll go for him.
This guy here. Okay.
Left hand one, yeah. Then moving up, and that is 34.
It's 34.
Mhm.
All right, he is barely alive.
God damn it.
He has 2 hit points left.
Well, let's see if I can pull some more of them into range with me, shall we? And I'm going to shout at them, "Come on! Hit me more! I like it! Come on, get those hats red with my blood!"
We're not king shaming here.
And that'll be the end of Vanya's turn.
All right. Bureau and then Elsa.
All right. Anyone looking particularly rough at this point? Elsa mentioned she could use some help, right?
Elsa did get some healing though. She's doing okay. She's in the light green or early yellow color health bar.
Oh shit, I can't do that. Then let me inspire her.
Okay.
And then I think what I can do, there's got to be a way. I'm gonna synaptic static, and I'm sure there's got to be a way to get all of these guys without hitting Vanya.
Let's see here.
The 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. There you go. Place as you would like.
Click the right thing. Is that in Vanya's space? I can't tell.
It is just in Vanya's space.
Just barely.
You'd have to move it to the left. You have to move it to the left one, or there.
There we go. Yeah, right
But then,
there.
but it can't pass through the wall, right? So it can't get
Correct.
Fike. All right. So
I
that's
believe that would work.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 saving throws.
Correct. No, 5. I'm only counting. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I put it on top of
Yeah,
the
on top of
Got
one.
it.
Intelligence, right? They're not dumb, but they're not super smart. This guy fails, so that's 35 points of damage. This guy also fails, minus 35 points of damage. This guy gets a natural 20, so he only takes 16 points of damage.
17.
Or 17. This guy fails. He takes 35 points of damage and is at 1 hit point. This guy doesn't matter. He has 2 hit points. He dies. This guy fails and takes 35 points of damage and is at 1 hit point.
So the 3 that failed also
means
get that. Yep.
You get that. You go away. Oh, huh? What? Did you put a thing on them already? Can you do that?
I did not.
I guess we'll put that. You didn't get it. You did. And you also got that. There we go. How's that? All right. So that's your action bonus action. Move? No.
Nope. I'll stay where I'm at.
All right. Elsa is going to. She's going to produce her sword of lifesteal, and she is going to attack this guy right here.
Can we say when I inspired her, I winked at her charmingly because I have no idea that she's pissed?
Yeah, for some reason you think she might have gotten something in her eye, but she rolled her eyes at you. But it's probably has nothing to do with you. It's probably just like sort of like something like a bug flew in her eye or something. You're not sure.
No, Bureau has nothing to do with you. Nothing at all.
Absolutely not to do with you. Here we go. That certainly hits. Oh wow, poor Elsa. What a shitty sneak attack roll. So she does 26 points of damage. She is then going to use her bonus action to disengage and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's going to go help Sada. That brings us to Tharn, who is going to. He is not pleased.
So he's being Tharn. Got it.
He's going to use his 7th level spell. No, he's not.
He's that pissed off?
I'm not going to do that to him. He's going to use a 5th level spell though, and cast a flame strike of his own, and he's going to hit all of these guys over here.
Damn it, Thorn! You took my idea.
Yeah, he's going to hit all those guys over there. Let's see here. Let's start with, and that D6 affects their saving throws too. Yes, Bureau.
Just for concentration.
Oh, so attack rolls and concentration.
Correct.
All right. So that's a fail. This guy succeeds. This guy fails. This guy fails. All right. So this guy right here has 1 hit point, so it doesn't matter. He dies. This guy failed. I need to roll 8d6. Ooh, 32 points of damage. So you go down. This guy's looking really rough, and then this guy succeeded, so he takes He takes 16. All right. He's then going to use a bonus action to cast. Oops. Another second level healing word. For 8 points of healing to Ren.
Okay.
That brings us to Nox, then Fike, then Ren.
I'm gonna cast another spell. Sure. I'm just trying to see what would be more benefit. I want to flame strike these 4 down here without hitting the wall of force.
I don't know if that's possible. Let's find out, shall we?
Shan't we? If I do hit the wall of force, then I'll take the 4 up top.
Yeah, you can hit them like that.
Then I will hit the 4 on the bottom.
All right. So, dexterity saves.
Tink, tink.
Starting on the left and working my way right. 18 fails, right?
Correct. It's a 19 for the save.
Fail.
Ooh, big
all
hit
fail.
with radiant.
They all fail.
22 radiant, 11 fire.
So 33.
I believe so. Let me double check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, 33.
All right. All right. Column of radiant fire singes them as they all kind of. That's your action.
Bonus action. Ren's still looking fucked up.
I mean, she's better than she was. She's still bloody, but she's better than she was.
I'll throw her another 4 healing. Or another 6. Yeah, another 4 healing, sorry.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you got 12. That and yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. That ends your turn. Fight, and then Renata.
Okay, cool. I'll run up to the top of this wall. I'm gonna leave the red cap for Ren because she's gonna deal with it,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. And then I'm just gonna throw 2 daggers at the ones at the bottom of the wall.
Which ones?
Far right.
This one?
Yeah.
All right, 21 hits. Do you have sneak attack on that?
I don't. I would have improved divine smite though, so that would be 16.
16? All right.
Yeah.
All right, and then
another time.
hits, same guy?
Yeah, same guy. That's 10.
For 10? All right. He's still up.
That's fine.
Throw the dagger, sticks into him before it poofs back to you.
Yeah.
Or comes flying back to you, actually.
Wow.
It has to, like eke its way out and then comes flying back to you like Mjolnir.
Oh, ew. I was hoping it was magical. That's gross. All right. And then I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I'll just slide back down and just be like, as long as I'm 10 feet within Ren, I'm happy.
All right. Ren.
Yep. Just hold up blades at this little thing. Just say, "Mine, thanks for making my life slightly easier, you little whelp." And then she's going to go to fucking town on it.
Okay.
1,
31
Two.
definitely hits. All right, well, hold on.
Yep.
So
Nope.
that's
No holding on.
that's-
Fuck these things.
hold on. You might not. Yeah. All right. So with your first 2 strikes, you chop that thing to ribbons.
All right. Then up the side.
That's why I was saying hold on.
Yep.
I was like, don't waste your attacks on something that's already dead.
Yep. Up the side. Switch out for the bow again. Take a last shot at. Let's go for the one that Fike was aiming at before.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits. As you drill it, it had 11 hit points left.
Woo!
You drill it right in the forehead, and it explodes into red glitter.
And then slide back down next to Vike.
All right, that ends your turn. Sada is going to. Let's see. She will make. She's gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So she's going to flurry of blows and make all 4 strikes. So 1 attack, 2 attacks, hit, 4. This thing gets blasted into a burnt corpse, and then 2 more. Both hit. The 15 just barely. For 25, 31, 40 points of damage, which is enough to blast that guy into nothingness. And then she is going to come running right over here. And that will end her turn, bringing us to the red caps. All right. This guy's going to come running towards you. This guy's going to come running towards you. I need you to make 2 dexterity saves, Vanya. DC 16.
God damn it.
You succeed on the first one. On the second one, it kicks you right in the shins.
Are you sure I can't use that first one for the second one as well?
Nope, I'm pretty sure. That's 16, 20 points of bludgeoning damage, and you get knocked prone. Then this guy is going to come running around here, and I need you to make another dexterity save.
Nope.
And you get kicked, this time in the face. 22 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 11 because you're raging. And then those other 3 who couldn't run, they are going to make their attacks against you. This guy has a minus D6 to his, even though he currently has advantage. So let's see here. So that's a natural 20 on the first one. So you take 14 reduced to 7. On the second, that's a hit for 12 reduced to 6. For the third, that's a 22. That's a 20, so that hits for 14 reduced to 7. All right, then the second guy, that's a miss. That's a miss. That's a natural 20. So that's 20 reduced to 10 points of damage. And then the third guy, that's a miss. That's a natural 20 for 7, 11 reduced to 5. And then last attack, that's a 20. That's a hit for. That's 13 reduced to 6 points of damage. Then this guy is going to fire with disadvantage because you're prone, and he's making a ranged attack. He's going to fire another a sticky rock at you. That's a 14. That misses. Then this guy is going to fire another one at you with disadvantage. That's a 13. That misses. This guy's going to fire one at you. That is a 21, which I believe hits.
Yep.
So you take 2 points of necrotic damage. And another pebble sticks to you.
Yep.
And then the last guy is going to fire at you as well with disadvantage. And that's going to miss. Okay.
Start taking some of those fuckers off on you, damn it.
They're only
Well,
one on
I
the
can only
outside
hit
at the moment.
people.
Yep.
There's only one on the outside at the moment.
Yeah.
All right. And then these guys down here are all going to attack Sada. So here we go. That is a 3 hits for all right. Next guy. Oops. That's 1 hit for, and from the last guy, that's 1 hit, which she is going to make a miss and deal 8 points of fire damage to this guy with a fiery block. All right. That brings us to Vanya's turn. Vanya, at the start of your turn, the last little sticky stone that's stuck to your skin burrows into your arm and starts traveling up your arm. You turn and look at one of the red caps who reaches into his pouch, same pouch that they were taking the stones out of, and pulls out a twig that's glowing with the same sort of magical aura, and he snaps it. You take
Did these fuckers just voodoo doll me against my will?
Body of a man, man with the power. That's all. I think it's all we have money for.
so that's 23, 28, 34. You take 41 points of psychic damage, and your maximum hit points are reduced by 41.
Cool.
Fuck.
As you feel like someone detonates one of those explodable powder kegs inside your brain.
Which one of them did that?
Which one of them snapped the twig?
Yeah.
This one.
Coolio. All right.
It's your turn.
Well, we're gonna just file that away for the time being, and I'm gonna go to town on the ones over here.
Okay.
Just filing that away, so I can brutalize him
Okay.
later. Um,
Okay. That certainly hits, as does that.
Coolio.
Dead and dead.
Yeah.
Two more flashes of fire and ash.
I'm just gonna lift the hammer and point at him.
He kind of looks back and forth at the guys next to him and is like points at them.
Shake my head a little bit.
And he like points at himself with like a disconcerted look on his face.
I give a little nod.
He's like a big gulp. That ends your turn, Vanya. Biero, it's you and then Elsa.
All right.
I also think you don't have any more of those stones inside you, so you got that going for you.
Oh, good.
I will inspire Vanya. And then I'll use my last 5th level slot to drop another synaptic static. Trying to basically get all of these guys.
What's that? It's 20 foot, right?
Yep. Yep.
Just like that? All right. We'll start up here. Fail. 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 They all fail.
Excellent.
Oops. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, and so they all have that shit on them. Would you like to move, sir?
Nope. Seem to be doing all right where I'm at.
You sure? I mean, everyone outside the cage feels kind of lonely and would like to, help. Elsa is going to run up behind this guy and very much end his life. Then we go to Tharn. Oh, Tharn is gonna. What's Tharn gonna do? Tharn drop another 5th level spell, and he's gonna flame strike. Oh well, is there a reason that Tharn's macro doesn't work? Where is it? Do another one. So 25 points. Let's see. Fail. Oh, it's a success. Fail. And a fail. All right. So this guy minus 25. Minus 25. 25 and. All right. So these guys get blasted with with a flaming or what the hell is it called? Flame strike. And then Tharn will say shucks it and burn his 3rd second level spell for another healing word. This time for Vanya. 11 healing for
Okay.
Vanya. Nox, you're up.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna shoot 4 Eldritch Blasts over here in this area. Where is that?
Okay.
And I'm just gonna shoot to
Well, they're
kill.
not area. Okay, they're not area of effects, so you have to choose
I know that.
targets.
Yeah, I know. I'm basically going to shoot. I'm gonna shoot until it dies, and then I'll move to the next target.
Okay. All right. So
So
who's the first? Who you starting with? Let's start there.
right here.
All right. Go ahead and roll your.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So they're all good enough to hit.
Okay.
So, the first 2 take this guy out as he explodes into Redder, and the second 2 take this guy out as he explodes into red glitter.
Let's see. How does Vanya look?
I'm fine.
Like fine, blinking red, fine, or
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
my job is to help heal. Let me heal.
So don't ask, just heal him.
Yeah, fuck it. You're getting healed, motherfucker. Take the heals.
Take these healies for your feelies.
Take 12 points of healing.
I get him back on a short fucking rest, which I hope we're taking.
All right, so that's 12 points of healing. Does that end your turn, Nox?
Yes, it does.
Fike. And then Ren.
I'm going to join Vanya on the outside. I'm going to run up the ramp. That's
Like,
10
wait.
feet.
I could. Never mind.
I love you. You're good. I'm gonna wing a key at the guy on like the lower left hand corner, the southernmost, but the north part of the box. I'm just gonna wing a key at him, like
This
mid
guy?
jump. This one.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
like mid air, just.
That hits.
Cool. Should be. There's no sneak attack on.
Why not?
8.
It's engaged with Vanya.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's 36 then.
36. All right.
That changed
Still
my
up.
plans completely. But okay. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'm just gonna sprint off to this guy and stab him.
Okay.
No sneak attack. Turn that modifier off.
That hits for 17. Okay.
And I just take my shield and I throw it to the side and I pull out the Holy Avenger.
Okay. Totally.
And in Elvish I go, "Oh, I don't like you." That's it.
That brings us to Renata.
All right. Bonus action. Going to take the blades. Resummon Crackle.
Okay.
Oh god. Except I can't.
Oops.
Oh.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
There you go. I gotta make him big after
Yeah,
all.
except
I can fix that too. I can fix
Yeah.
that.
Good. Put in HP back in. Gonna fly up and over and gonna try to deal with these assholes. So
Okay.
gonna start taking swings.
Certainly. 34 certainly hits. Are you splitting them up or?
These two, yes.
Okay.
So I'm closest to Fike, then further away from Fike. Okay.
So one of them is still alive. Excuse me.
About that.
That will finish it.
All right. Then gonna use more movement to get over to these and action surge, because fuck these things.
Oh. Indubitably.
Starting at the one by me.
Slain. That one is still up. The one just above him. Still up.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly enough. He explodes into red glitter as it kind of frames you in your pose after your strike.
Yep. And that is my turn.
Alrighty. Bringing us to the top of the order. Sada. Sada will spend one of her last 2 key points to Flurry of Blows, and she's going to make 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she explodes another one into glitter with a bicycle kick, and then comes around and cracks another one in the jaw. As that ends her turn, bringing us to the red caps. The last of these red caps. They look around and see that they are vastly outnumbered now, and that things have not gone in their favor, and they're going to try and run away. So this one's going to go, run away! I assume you guys
How
want
about
to take
not?
attacks of opportunity.
It's not moving.
That definitely hits Ren, so it can't run away. But it still tried. So, Vanya, would you like to make an attack of opportunity? Oh, goodness.
Get fucked.
In its attempt to flee, it is turned into flaming glitter.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Poor little gnome.
Vanya just invented confetti.
This one here, Sada is going to get an attack of opportunity on, but she rolls a 1 and misses. So this guy is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And this one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. They're just running away. Vanya. At the start of your turn,
At the start of my turn, there are no more goodies in me.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
am
know what?
going to dash and catch up to the red cap.
Which one?
This one.
That one. All right. You come running. As it's running, like ting 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 ting. Like you come and kind of like wheel around in front of him as he's oh no. But that ends your turn, yes?
Kick me in the shins now, you little shit. I dare you. Yeah, that ends my turn.
Bureau.
Yeah, I never used this. I'll let the wall drop.
Okay.
I mean, temperament.
And
I love it. I love
I'll
it.
just move over here. And then I will shoot my hand crossbow at that one running away in that direction.
Really? 15 just hits.
Hey.
It's this one over here
Yeah. Bottom right.
for 9 points of damage. All right, it takes 9 points of damage as you drill it with a crossbow bolt as it's running away, but it's still up.
Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, fuck it. Yeah, that's it.
All right. That brings us to Elsa, who's gonna go 5, 10. She's gonna bonus action dash, come up behind this guy as you've got his attention, Vanya. And she is going to use her sword of life stealing, and she's definitely gonna hit. And as it's just kind of standing there staring up at you, she just comes up behind it, like right at the base of its skull, and just kind of slips her sword in to the back of its neck as it explodes into red glitter. That ends her turn. Tharn. Let's say Tharn is going to cast a 4th level guiding bolt, which oh no, leaves the thing with 2 hit points left.
No.
So he will pooper muffin.
I mean, I can fucking find
And
it.
he's out of 2nd level spells.
Sucks to suck, bro.
How far away is he from me?
From you?
Yeah.
Oh, he's within 100. He's just that'll end Tharn's turn, unfortunately. He's like, damn, I thought that would do it. Nox, you're up.
Don't worry, Tharn.
You have advantage
got
on your first attack against it. You're like, don't worry, buddy. And you just kind of like point your spear, kind of like long shot, like sniper shot.
Pull.
Yeah, hold. You have advantage. You have advantage if you want to roll to see if you.
Just on the first one, right?
Just on the first one. Yep.
Okay. I go wait for it, wait for it,
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for
and
it.
then I hold for dramatic pause.
Please crit.
Yeah.
Please
Wait
fucking
Please roll
crit.
dramatic
natural.
pause.
Please roll 2 natural ones. Please.
No.
Please.
And fire.
Yeah. Get
All right,
wrecked.
You, as it's running away, kind of looks over its shoulder as you just kind of like track it, track it, track it, track it.
Take the pull shot.
As it just gets like, as it jumps in like that pose, it just explodes into glitter. As you are officially out of combat.
Well, that was weird.
Ren just mutters
I go to
under
high
breath.
Five,
Those little bitches.
I go to high five Tharn. Thanks for the setup, bud.
He gives you. He goes right on, my brother, and gives you a high five.
This is Feywild craft herpes.
Tharn, you sound a little hoarse. Here, let me give you some water.
I think we just
you know,
dealt with
it's
Feywild
my-
craft herpes. I think that's what that was.
That happens when I get kicked in the shin. My voice gets a little hoarse.
That's a very weird anatomy for you there, Tharn. But here you
Well,
go.
There's no reason to body shame turtles. I feel like that's a bit offensive. I'm exactly as the wild mother intended to make me.
Okay. So short rest. Yes. Everybody fucked up enough to take a short rest.
Vanya just comes over and is still grumpy and just looks really grumpy.
Yeah.
Fucking rocks
Feeling
that
that.
explode inside you.
Vaughn, you're not on the verge of dying, right? Like
I'm
you're good.
fine.
Like I don't need to heal you anymore.
I'm fine.
Okay. It's okay. It's all right, buddy. I kind of start to stroke his shoulder, like it's gonna be okay, buddy.
Do not stroke my shoulder.
I
I'm
slowly
twice
back
your
away.
age. I'm not a child
Slowly.
that needs to be soothed.
Slowly back away.
You watch as you guys watch as Sada just kind of like crouching tiger, hidden dragon, kind of hops along the little pond's surface of the water and takes up on that rock in the middle and takes up some sort of like crazy yoga pose as she begins to meditate.
All right.
Show off.
What would you say her range of flexibility is while she's doing that?
Beast with 2 backs.
Have you
Interesting question there.
Have you seen those like crazy flexible like people who can fit themselves inside of like suitcases and shit?
A contortionist.
Contortionist.
Yeah,
Yes.
contortionist.
Yeah, she's like a contortionist.
Oh, all right.
almost.
Very cool. Very cool for her. I will need a lesson afterwards.
Yep.
Real quick, I'm just going to cast Detect Magic and just see if the glitter is
You can see all
thematic.
like those like little tiny striations in like her muscles and like the vines kind of like the veins kind of fit, like just yeah.
Yes, we know. Magical realm. We got this.
Yes.
Yep.
Is
Make
the
sure,
glitter still
make sure-
around, or is it like in piles, or is it like more of like a? Was
you
it more
looking for it?
thematic?
Are you looking for it?
Yeah, I'm looking wherever Vanya was standing.
Make a investigation check. There's like a perpetual mist that kind of just covers the ground floor, so you can't really see your feet, so it's not easy. Unfortunately, with the mist and stuff, it's hard. You're unable to find any. You're like kind of walking around and like waving your hands to like move the mist, but it's an effort in futility.
Cool. I'm just gonna do what I really wanted to do. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic real quick and just see if that shit is magical.
You don't sense anything other than the usual magical items that your party carries.
Dope. That's it. That's all I wanted to know.
Side hop down from Crackle.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Can somebody like check my arm and see if those rocks are still inside me and if I have to worry about them exploding again? Because that would be very inconvenient. Also, I don't want any of the Fae stuff inside me. Please get it out.
I'm gonna look to Tharn, who probably knows the best about medicine for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Farn can make a medicine check.
I will inspire him.
I don't think I can.
Okay. So medicine plus a D12.
Mm-hmm.
25. He kind of examines the holes and stuff,
Realm of
and
Leafield.
kind of examines, like pulls you down by like your chin and like looks in your ears and like up your nostrils and like opens your mouth and like pulls your tongue out and like looks down your throat and stuff.
Turn to the side and cough. Got it.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Not great, very very handsy, not very great bedside manner, just kind of very matter of fact about it, like just come here, and just like grabs you by like your lower jaw and like pulls you down to his level.
I stand back up with him still holding on to my lower jaw.
Yep,
So that
totally.
he's just dangling there.
Yep, you hear like his back kind of crack and straighten out a little bit from that.
Thank
But
you, Mothermore.
he says, I think that the damage is done.
All right.
So you guys are taking a short rest?
Yes, please.
Yes, need it.
Pretty please.
Crybaby.
Sit down.
You guys are able to take a short rest.
I mean, I get all my spells back, so yes.
Crybaby.
Get an extra 12 from my Song of Rest.
Hooray!
You guys also get your temp hit points, all the main party.
Sweet.
Coolio. Does that max hit point reduction, is that sticking around until a long rest, or is somebody gonna have to magic me up? Okay.
I will use the 5 lay on hit points to see if I can lesser restoration that.
Wait, what?
What?
My lay on hands.
That's not a thing lay on hands does.
No.
You can use it to neutralize like poisons and diseases and stuff.
Never
Is
mind.
that what you're talking about?
I'll
Yeah.
Greater Restoration him.
Never mind.
Oh,
You
dope.
cast Greater Restoration.
Yep.
It does not restore the hit points.
Ooh.
That's
Well, shit. I'm low on high magic stuff now.
Wait, what?
that's
Literally, I
that's
have
what
never
great- Chris,
successfully
that's-
used Greater
that's-
Restoration.
that's
Yeah.
what greater restoration is for.
Yeah, that's
What it
terrifying.
does.
All right, let's go back to bed, guys.
What the fuck?
It doesn't seem like today is going to go our way.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa. Everybody
Well,
relax.
cool.
All right. Well, I could try something. Because we don't know. I'm gonna say that is a curse.
Prostate massage.
No, I'm gonna cast Remove Curse on Vanya and see if that works.
You cast Remove Curse on Vanya.
Yes, I do.
Vanya, you feel some sort of presence leave you.
Coolio.
And your lost max HP is restored. Like you don't heal that many hit points, but like the reduction, the hit point reduction is gone.
I'll give a nod of thanks at Flake. Thanks.
No problem.
I may have rolled too many hit dice. 19.
Oh, I'm gonna go pick up my shield again.
Mike, were you trying to imitate Captain Taldore there when you threw your shield?
No, it doesn't cause a lot of damage. So, all the stories of him doing it, it hurts the people he throws it at. Mine would just like bounce off. Plus, I could just throw it. I throw it, and it fucking just boomerangs back to me. He goes, he's got to go pick his up. He can't even do that.
I don't know. I've read in the comics that in the continuity that he can do that.
Really?
Books. Yes. Yes. But, semantics. There's thousands of books written on him, so.
What?
Who the fuck is Captain Taldore?
You've never
Is
heard of
what?
Captain Taldore?
No.
No.
Well,
It's like a folk hero, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, some kind of adventurer that someone wrote about. You know, a guy named Stanley or something like that. I
What
don't
the
know.
fuck kind of name is Stan Lee?
What's
I
his
know,
last name?
right? Lee.
Who was
I
the
thought
first
Stan-
name that's only Stan?
Yeah,
No, yeah, his first name is Stan. His last name is Lee.
that's weird.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Mm.
Heard he's a great guy. Never met him though.
Is he one of those bods that are actually good at botting, or is he like?
I mean, I from the legends.
Was that a look at Bureau moment?
Oh, of course. No. I'm catty behind your back, but loud enough that you can hear me.
Loud enough so you can hear.
So which way is Bureau facing at the moment?
Probably down in his shoes.
Yeah, I never really knew Captain Taldore until I lost my powers, and I spent a lot of time in my room, and there were these old books, and I just started reading, and I had nothing better to do. So that's how I know about Captain Taldore.
Huh.
Even though
Doesn't
you
sound
are
like a
from
very
Wildmount.
good hero if he's always throwing shields at people.
Yeah, there was like
Like
I
that
think
is
I
not the
read-
proper use of a shield.
No, it's not at all. Why would you throw a shield?
Elsa goes, it
That's
seems
what
like
axes
a very effective way of disarming yourself.
Yeah.
Yes,
Precisely.
I agree. I highly agree. I love this shield. I don't want to throw it.
Anyway, is everyone all bandaged up? Are we ready to proceed?
I
As good
think
a shot
so.
we expected. Like distantly nerd.
We nerded out a little bit there.
Sada finishes her meditation on the rock and kind of hops on the water a couple times, like crouching tiger, hidden dragon style, and comes back over by you guys, ready to proceed.
What were you meditating on, Sada?
As a matter of fact, I was meditating on the code of the 5 spires.
Oh, interesting. I have no idea what those are.
Look, we were just there.
I was oblivious to where I was.
The code of the 5 spires is the philosophy of my ancient order.
I don't believe this
That's-
Noxus was more asking what those were.
Yeah. I don't know what they are.
Simplicity, patience, and compassion. Going with the flow of your spiritual pull. Letting go of the material. Harmony. Finding the balance in life, and acceptance of what is.
Huh. Kind of sounds like water more than fire.
They have similar properties, you'll find if you look at them closely.
I will do so next time I look at a fire.
That's all. Like she wears like a symbol that's like Pelor, Sarenrae kind of married together, right?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly. Yep. It's like almost like a yin yang symbol with each of them representing, you know, Pelor the masculine and Sarenrae the feminine.
It's very cool. You are very cool.
Were you always destined to be the fire spire kind of monk, or did you just fall
We do
into
not believe
it?
in such things as destiny. We believe one forges their own.
So you chose this path.
Yes.
I mean, what's the
Interesting.
point of a path if you don't choose it? right?
Well, I mean, I didn't really choose my path with Tiamat.
Yeah, Ren is just silent at this and looks off elsewhere.
Kind of just happened.
I mean, did you say yes at some point?
I said something helped me.
Well,
So it sounds like you made the offer and it said yes.
yeah.
Those canst make their own paths, but fate is not something to be disbelieved in. It doth exist.
Well, actually, hang on.
I do not proclaim its non-existence, only that it can be fought against and thwarted when needed.
That's true. I mean, this book, and I pull out that book that Lady Kima gave me with the bookmark, and it talked about the Scar one.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, it says in here that a scarred dragonborn will lead Unity back to Draconia, or the Dracinia now. I guess we call it. Yeah, I was that scarred one, and I didn't even realize it.
That is all well and good, but have you taken and it sounds like you've accomplished the things you set out to, but before you did, there was no guarantee. I'm sure you don't believe that you are the only scarred dragonborn that has ever existed, exists, or will ever exist.
Were you
Nope,
the Harry Potter?
I'm the
Were you
only
the
one.
Neville? Were you the Neville of the
only one.
story?
Yeah, I'm the only one.
I'm sure somehow.
Anyway, I assume you guys are walking and talking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yes, absolutely.
All right. Again, it's
9
very
times out
difficult
of 10 we are.
to keep track of time here. But as you're walking, I would like those that have proficiency in perception
Mhm.
to make perception checks.
Okay.
Oh, on the high seas, they give me the good eyes. And I roll a natural one because
Crackle does
everything
have
looks so
skills.
pretty.
Hell
This
yeah,
is-
Crackle!
This is
Wow.
specifically hearing, if that makes a difference.
Fucking horse sees better than me. Hears better than me.
Vanya and Fike, you guys catch on the wind as others are talking. You're kind of listening to the environment around you. What something that sounds like music.
Oh, that's not good.
Why is that not good? What's not good?
Mhm.
There's no such thing as good music in the Feywild. There's only music that will kill you now or music that will steal your soul later.
Bureau,
Thanks for
don't
the
play
luck.
your flute. Don't play your
Fike.
flute.
You and Vanya also roll well enough. It sounds almost kind of like celebratory and jaunty and happy, maybe
Oh no.
Bring on the
Like-
satyrs.
Worse.
like a jig, possibly.
That sounds fun.
Jake.
Even worse. They're dancing upon the skulls of people who they've lured to their deaths.
Do we know anything about that? I don't know, Vanya.
No,
I don't.
Noxus is just looking.
I press X to doubt.
Looking at Vanya.
Ren,
Like-
make an insight check, right?
Noxus is just looking at Vanya like, are you for real right now?
Oh my god.
Vanya is certainly convinced of what he's saying.
Mhm. Yep.
Shitty
Oh,
Fey
no.
fact.
Oh no, the jaunty jig of
Hashtag
war.
unsubscribe Fayfax.
I actually feel like Fike would say that.
Unsubscribe Fayfax.
Wave the white
I
flag
don't
of
like
war.
this. We should go away from the music.
I feel like Vanya's secretly a conspiracy theorist against Feywild music.
I think just the Feywild in general. He has also.
Maybe yes.
Feywild's
Yeah,
evil.
look-
It's
Yeah,
evil.
Vanya's been our expert so far, so there's no reason to like,
This is still nature, right?
He has
Very generous way to say.
Vanya, have you ever been to the Feywild?
No. Why would I want to come here? It's horrible. The music either kills you or takes your souls. Things dance on your skull once they do. There are steel caps that dip their boots in your blood and kick you in the shins. The
Well, that just happened.
butterflies drink your blood.
I start
Vanya?
playing some spooky music on my flute.
Ah, don't
Vanya, here's my
do not make this worse for us.
Vanya,
Unsubscribe,
very
pay
important
backs.
question is that if you've never been to the Feywild, one, how do you know so much about the Feywild? And two, how do you know it's so deadly?
Because everybody I meet who's come back from the Feywild looks like absolute shit.
Okay, that's a valid point. That's a valid point.
Um,
I probably would feel the same way, and I'm guessing they told you all these stories then.
Yes, of
That-
course.
That is.
What,
pretty
did you think
scary.
I was just making these up for shits and or giggles?
Possibly.
Shits and
You-
Do
you
I
don't-
seem like the sort of person who makes anything up for shits and or giggles?
I mean, you don't normally scare easy, so music, it's just. I'm
Not-
taken aback.
Scared, just cautious.
what
Vanya,
was
I've
the
seen you
term?
run
Weirded
headlong-
out.
Yeah, I've seen you run headlong into battle. Not
Yes,
much
but the
is
Feywild
cautious
is something
to you.
where I can't just kill everything that tries to kill me.
I don't know. It seems pretty interesting to me.
I'm just gonna
I mean-
start slowly like swaying a little bit, and then I start to break into a dance.
Oh no, the first stage of the madness has started.
Oh.
I go to
Can I
like
insight Pike?
tackle Pike around the legs and grab his legs to stop them from moving.
He's just
make,
like- he's-
opposed grapple check.
He's just like one of the little things at the car dealerships that just sway.
Make opposed grapple checks. Fike if you're trying to not be
I
grappled.
don't. What is grapple? Is that acrobatics or athletics?
That
It's your
is
choice. He
Your choice.
has to do athletics, but
Alright.
it's your choice. Athletics.
that
or
is
grapple.
minimum a 25. With the-
Yeah, you full on form tackle Fike around the waist and like tackle him to the ground.
And I pin his legs together and like push him to the ground. Stop dancing!
I'm gonna insight Pike. Is he
Fike
bullshitting?
is absolutely fucking
Uh, Vanya, Fike was jesting with the.
Oh no, I do noodle arms. Oh no, it's got to the top part of my.
No, not the arms too!
Pike, he is. What is the term? Bullshitting you.
It's not funny bullshitting! The Feywild
But
is
bullshit
fucked up!
nonetheless.
Noxus is laughing his ass off.
Yeah. Elsa kind of had his face palming a little bit. Sada is just, she's used to you guys now at this point.
Should we at least?
So she's just using this time productively, like trying to keep an eye out and while you guys fuck around.
Should I perhaps attempt to find some more information about where we are going, holding the blades? know.
We are going that way. Elsa points in the opposite direction of the music.
Yes.
That's a very yes. I agree.
The only thing
with
that
Vanya
delays
there.
us is your compatriots.
Look,
I mean,
it's very important.
If we wish to.
I'm sorry, I can't stop like laughing at how fucking stupid Vanya is.
Vanya,
It's very important that he not dance.
Yes.
If
If
he
you
does,
wish for
he'll
more
attract the
information
wind.
about what we
And if he
may
attracts the wind, he'll get us all killed.
wait, the
What
wind
color?
will kill us.
I could perhaps
Now the wind
commune
is going to
and
kill us, Vanya.
Everything will try and kill us here if we let it.
just
Guys,
sighs
It's a
herself,
horrible place.
walks over to
Guys.
Vanya and just does one of these.
Like maybe a
There.
calm emotions.
I'm
Yeah.
not wasting a spell for these stupid.
Anyway,
Fuck that guy.
Vanya, I will say this once and once only. Unmount me.
Unmount me. I mean,
Fine, then you can mount me, and I'll sling Fike over my shoulder.
all right, as you guys begin walking to follow Elsa,
This episode of Footloose brought to you by
the
Vanya.
opposite direction, a few more hours pass, and eventually you come out of the Moonbrush into another grassy field, and with another about hour or so of travel, bringing you to a little bit after what you're told is midday, though you can't really tell. You're having a lot of difficulty with the passage of time. You come to what is essentially a bunch of river rapids. And on the shore, on the bank, on the shore there, you can see a couple of canoes with oars set up that look of elven make. Um, Elsa says, "All we have to do is take the rapids, follow the rapids, and it'll shoot us out right at the supposedly right at the palace, the entrance to the court of the keeper of the moontides."
Oh, I don't know, Elsa. I mean, the boats might kill us. I mean, it is the Feywild, and everything's gonna kill us here. So
It
maybe we should be
is.
cautious
Luckily-
and
Have
not
to
get in the
be
boats.
careful.
Luckily for us, the boats are from Singorn.
Ah, perfect.
I transported them here with a platoon not long ago in preparation.
Wonderful.
Sounds perfectly safe and enjoyable.
Down.
Oh, I wouldn't say that it's perfectly safe. These rapids are quite treacherous.
Does Master Thon have anything that could slightly?
That
Like-
would be awesome if Mark was here to do stuff like that. That would be great.
That'd be wonderful.
That'd be super.
Master Thought.
I'm asking, does he have access to that spell? Thorn, do you have access to that spell?
Which spell?
You know what? That would be a great question to ask him if his player was here.
Which spell?
Control water.
Oh.
He, as a cleric, he would get access to control water.
Yep.
I think he's used it before.
He's a little
Yeah.
distracted at the moment.
Thorn, listen, I understand you're like talking about lists, but we need you to pay. We need you to focus. Focus up.
I like imagining that he is listing horrible things the Feywild can do,
Well,
either
here's-
completely seriously or just to fuck
thing.
with Vanya.
I've used quite a bit of spell slots in our fight against the Redcaps, and I would like to have some remaining when we reach the court of the Keeper. You know, to make sure you don't die.
Well, you
Yes.
heard the man. I guess we're on our own to just don't put any body parts in the water.
It's just a river. There's boats. We'll be fine.
Just don't put any body parts in the water.
I go to slowly put my finger in the water, like,
Don't
oh no, Vanya, I'm
fucking
gonna
do
touch
it.
the water.
I mean, if you would like to die, then go ahead.
Oh, come on! I thought you were gonna tackle me. Come on, man! I'm trying to have some fun over here.
Let us
I'm
keep going.
so sorry.
Just follow.
Ren, I assume you're going to fly above us.
I shall keep
I
an
got
eye on
the
things.
carpet if anybody wants the carpet too.
Well, I think.
Elsa
Right.
says I wouldn't recommend such things.
Flying?
Yes. Not
Why?
the Feywild is a dangerous place.
Vanya's theory is correct.
Exactly.
As I look over to Vanya and roll my eyes, so I've heard.
I'm not wrong.
But so is the prime material plane. I mean, we've
This
fought
is
dragons.
much more dangerous.
Will we all fit in the boats?
There are two boats. You'll have to split up.
Well, Vanya and I can't be in the same boat, just mainly because of weight. No
All right.
offense, buddy.
No problem.
I mean, you're welcome to try and fly. It's just that those usually do end up plunging to their deaths.
Well, the Crackle would need to, or is there enough room for him?
He could probably. I mean, you could probably, as long as you don't try to go over the top of the river.
Oh, so stay along the side of it.
Yes, don't break the shoreline.
And
Is the
then we
water
can
really
stay there.
that bad?
Yes.
Vanya, can you put me in the boat that I'm going to go into since you're holding me?
Sure. I
All right,
will
thank
do
you.
that.
All right. So we have 2 boats. Ren is gonna stay beside the river on Crackle.
Mm-hmm.
You have Tharn, Sada, and Elsa. And then Nox, Fike, Biero, and Vanya. So you have 7. So 3 in one and 4 in the other. You can split it up however you like.
Well, Bureau and Elsa need to go together because they're such good friends.
Yes.
You guys make
Absolutely.
sure that Biero and Elsa get paired up together. Are they in the one with 3 or 4?
3, and it should be Tharn, so it's very awkward, and Tharn just lists
Okay,
reasons why he
so it's
fucked up.
Elsa, Biero, and Tarn in one in one.
Tharna's third wheel. Oh my god.
And Noxus, Vanya, Fike, and Sada in another one.
Our boat's gonna
Probably
fucking
out of
sink.
character. Doesn't it seem like it would be a good idea to have at least one person proficient in athletics in our boat?
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I see.
Alright.
So Vanya, you swap out with Tharn. So Bureau, Vanya, and Elsa are in one canoe, and Fike, Noxus, Sada, and Tharn are in another. So we are going to be going into a skill challenge, guys. So the way this works, I'll remind everybody, is that for this particularly difficult skill challenge, you guys are going to need to get 6 successes before you get 3 failures. Okay?
Okay.
You can use any skill that you are proficient in, but you cannot use the same skill twice.
I have a question.
So you will choose a skill that you're hold on. You will choose a skill you're proficient and tell me, or a tool that you're proficient in, or a type of vehicle that you're proficient in, and you will tell me how you're going to use that skill proficiency, or tool proficiency, or vehicle proficiency to assist in this challenge of steering these, navigating these canoes down these crazy whitewater rapids. And then based on what you tell me you're going to do and the skill that you're going to use, I will tell you a DC that I'm going to set, and then you can roll and we'll see if you succeed. You need to get 6 successes before you get 3 failures. What was your
Ooh,
question,
wow.
Roxas, or did I answer it for you?
You kind of, but I was wondering, since I'm proficient
With
in
water vehicles?
with water vehicles,
Yes,
does
you
that give me advantage?
No, it's a skill that you could use. You could say, I'd like to use my proficiency with water vehicles, and then we could roll a skill for that.
What would that'd probably be
Depending on
athletics.
what you're trying to do would depend on, you would add your proficiency, and then depending on how you're using it, we would add a certain one of your skills too, one of your
Okay.
ability scores.
Okay. Yeah, I would think. I pretty much would do that. So I know what I'm
All
gonna
right.
do.
Well, you're probably gonna have to do more than one thing because you guys need to get 6 successes before you get 3 failures. So,
All right.
who?
6
Yes.
per boat, or
Unfortunately,
6
Ren,
overall?
there's nothing really that you can do.
I can't
to help.
provide like view from above, like further down, to be able to like pass information on what's coming up to them.
How would you pass them the information?
Calling
As a
down to
bracelet?
them.
Our bracelets
And also
our
bracelets.
All right. I'm just asking if it's
Yeah.
because yelling down to them is probably not going to work because of the noise of the rapids and the
Oh,
noise of
then I have
flying and beating
bracelets.
wings and stuff.
Yep.
But if you have the bracelet, is there somebody with a bracelet in each boat, in each
I have
canoe?
one.
Yeah. Yep.
Have one.
Okay, then you can try to do that, Ren. I will say make a perception check. The DC
Okay.
is going to be 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
because it's not just seeing it, but being able
Woo!
to successfully communicate it. 22.
Boom!
So that is 1 success so far. You have 1 success. All right, somebody else. What would somebody else like to do to contribute to this?
I would like to do the you know how like in the Grand Canyon you got those white water rapid instructors and how they
Yeah.
just look badass. I just want to just be doing that in the back and just steering as I'm saying row, row, and just being badass as we're doing it.
All right, so you're
And
going
trying to steer us away from like rocks and whatever and make sure we're going the right direction.
All right, so you're
And
gonna navigate using your thing. What's up, Bureau?
yeah, can I inspire Nox?
You sure can. All right, so Noxus, your DC is also going to be 20, and you're going to make a water vehicles check. So it's going to be you're going to add your proficiency and your wisdom modifier, and you're also inspired by Bureau if you want to use that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need that because my wisdom modifier is goose egg.
But you also get to add your proficiency bonus because you're proficient in water vehicles.
So 6 D20 plus
D20
6.
plus 6 plus a D12. And the DC is 20.
So there's that. Now I'm
Yes!
gonna roll the D12.
You're good.
You got
I'm
it
good.
without it.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to use it.
All right, so that's 2 successes so far.
Boom.
Who's up next? What else we got?
Go ahead.
Could I try to use anything that I may have read about running water in the Feywild to maybe avoid any particularly dangerous areas in the river?
What skill are you attempting to use?
History?
History? Okay, this is a little bit more out there. So I'm going to say you can make a history check. Your DC is going to be 25, though.
I have advantage. I have proficiency on history checks. Can I give it aid?
Unfortunately, no, because you're doing your own thing. You got your own paddle and things. So
I
its
sure
assistance
do.
is not going to be able to be given out in these
Mm.
All right,
situations.
that's fair.
All right, 19. Unfortunately, in your
Well,
readings,
use my
what's that?
I'll use my luck point.
Oh, you're going to use your luck point
Oh.
from the Kiss of the Chainsbringer. Okay.
Oh, fuck!
Wait. Don't you have Chad inspiration still?
You do. But that's
Sure.
me.
You'd have to roll a 6.
Yeah, even then.
All right. So use your chat inspiration. All right. Unfortunately, that's your first failure. Unfortunately, the waterways that you've read about in the Feywild are not these rivers.
F.
And you're also too distracted from trying to not crash into rocks to recall the information very accurately. So that's 2 successes and 1 failure so far. Who's next? Fike, I think you were chirping in
Vanya was before I was. But...
Vanya.
Yeah. So Vanya likes to pretend that he knows how to like sail a boat and control it, but really all he knows is how to like forcefully paddle hard enough to steer it in the direction he wants.
Okay.
So I would like to make an athletics check to attempt to steer the boat and basically keep it out of the worst of the whitewater.
Okay. Okay. So I'll say, since you're just trying to use brute force of your athletics and there's no real skill to actually doing the boat, you're just trying to physical your way through this. It's a little bit harder. So DC is going to be 25, but you go ahead and make your athletics check.
I have
Inspiration.
indomitable might, so
Oh.
I can't get less than a 25 on this.
Yay.
Oh, all right. So there you go.
Good thing I have that because I rolled a 3.
So there you go. You just through the sheer force of your musculature, you are able to correct for any overcorrect for any mistakes that you may make in trajectory. The physics is off, but you've got the strength to be able to make those last second adjustments. So that's a 3rd success. That's 3 successes and 1 failure so far. You still need 3 more successes, but only 2 more failures, and you guys are in trouble. Fike, I think you were gonna try something.
It's the only thing I can do. I'm gonna use Alter Self to give me gills and fins by making me a water person. I don't remember what they're called.
Okay.
Triton.
Like a Triton, and then I'm gonna kind of use my foot like a rudder and kind of help Noxus steer with my webbed feet, so I can I could correct his overcorrections and kind of steer us a little bit better because now we have a
Okay.
rudder.
All right. What skill are you attempting to use to do this?
I was hoping I'd be hiding it from Vanya, so, so sleight of hand,
Inspiration.
but I doubt it.
You were hoping to be hiding it from Vanya?
Yeah, because Vanya's like, don't touch the water, so I'm specifically touching the water. So I was hoping I could use like.
Okay,
Not trying to freak Vanya
you
out
wanna
by hiding
use-
it.
So you want to use stealth?
Yeah.
Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right. That's a little bit out there, so I'll say you can do it, but the DC is 30.
Yeah, that's fine.
With inspiration.
All right, cool.
You have inspiration.
And luck. Come on. I don't need
Hey!
it.
Hey!
Mother flipping
All
33.
right. So
Love it.
you hang out the back of the boat, trying to use your webbed feet to steer. You are successful. However, I am going to have to ask you to make an athletics check to see if you're able to not get sucked into the rapids.
Absolutely. Athletics check. Boom. 20.
Boom.
You guys all watch as Vanya, you don't notice, but the people in Fike's boat, you guys notice as Fike gets sucked under the waves.
Can I
What?
grab him? Can I grab him before it happens?
No, you cannot.
No, guys, I'm aquatic adept. My swim speed is the same as my movement speed. I can breathe on the water. I'm good. I'm
Okay.
gonna take a little bit of
This
bludgeoning
is
damage,
not
but
a
I'll be
matter
fine. Don't worry.
It's not a matter of having a swim speed. These are whitewater rapids. The currents are beyond
Oh, no,
just having a swim
I
speed.
completely
I'll
understand.
tell you what, what's your Constitution modifier? Or your Constitution score? Or modifier?
It's 16.
So plus
Some
3.
modifier. Yeah.
So plus 3 is your modifier.
Plus 3, yeah.
Yes.
All right, so that means you can hold your breath for 3 minutes,
Don't you?
right? Or 3 minutes.
I can hold my breath indefinitely. I just altered myself into.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So you don't have to worry about that. But
What
all right.
did DC to go under the water?
Jeez.
25.
Oh.
It's the first athletics check I failed.
Don't you have an inspiration?
It's all right.
All right. Who wants to do something?
Unless somebody's got a better idea, I can try looking really closely at the water to look for, any, rocks we need to avoid, and call out any particular areas to try to move away from. Trying to use investigation.
Investigation.
I'd like to
All
intimidate
right, hold
the
on,
water.
hold on, Knox.
I mean, this is the Feywilds.
You want to use investigation? Okay, this is a little bit more of a stretch. So I'm gonna say you can do investigation, but it's gonna be DC 27.
Okay.
I have survival proficiency that we can probably use to
Then
do
maybe
that.
you can use that next. But for
Okay.
now, I
Uh,
need.
Ah!
Hey!
Yes! Yes!
All right, so that's
Woo!
5 successes. Fike, under the water, you crash into a bunch of rocks and stuff as you're getting dragged along the bottom of the river here. You suffer. $10, $20, $30, 42 points of bludgeoning damage as you're dragged along the bottom.
Can I uncanny dodge that for half?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, I could do that.
Who would like to try something?
I actually would.
Okay.
I would like to talk to the water. And
Oh, you want to
ask
try
it.
and use intimidation? Okay, DC 40. Go ahead.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's the
It could be
Feywilds.
alive.
Emotions are a
It could be
thing.
alive. It could be a
Go
dragon
ahead.
for all I
Could
know.
in
Hey,
fact be
I'm
a-
giving you a chance to roll.
It'd be a
which
water
means
nymph.
There's a possibility it could work. So DC
That's
40.
rolling.
Go for
If
it.
I roll a natural 20, I will get a 31. So no.
All right, then I'll inspire you.
he already is inspired.
He's
from
already
earlier.
inspired.
I already am inspired.
Even then, it
Uh,
wouldn't be the.
No, I mean, if we're all real fucking serious about this, like
You already said it. You're rolling.
Yeah,
You
I guess
said
you
it.
have to.
Wait, you guys are really gonna make me roll? I was kind of
No,
kidding, but
no, you
No,
said
you
it.
called
Okay,
it,
I'm
man.
going.
Go
I'm
You
for
said
it.
it out loud. Go.
All
Roll
right.
the dice.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Here we go.
Mhm.
You shout at the water.
Yeah.
I was like, give me back 5.
You shout at the water and apparently falls against deaf ears that it does not have.
Oh, fuck you.
think
And
that's-
Fike gets dragged along the bottom some more as another round goes by with him
Oh,
still
can I-
under the water.
If it comes back to my turn, I would like to do something.
You should have jumped up and said, "Hey, I'd like to pull myself out of the water."
Oh no! All right, no, we're good then.
All right. Let's see here. That's 10, 20,
Thank you.
30, 35, 38 points of damage as you're dragged along the bottom some more, smashing into like sharp, jagged rocks and stuff.
No, uncanny dodge.
Can I see where Fike is?
Is that a thing that you're going to try and do in the we're still in the skill test.
Yeah, don't we have
So
like
anything
one
you
left?
do is part of
I
the skill
Vanya.
test.
I would like to use survival to
You
do
guys
my
are
best.
you guys it's here. So here's what's up. You guys are at 5 successes and 2 failures.
Mhm.
All right. So the next roll is going to determine whether you succeed or fail on this test.
I would like to use survival to exploit Vanya's hard-won experience with going down a lot of white rapid rivers and getting smashed to kind of point out to the other groups where to avoid and how best, and give pointers as to like how best to specifically handle rapids.
All right, totes. So that's going to be DC 25.
Are you currently
Survival.
inspired already, or
I am
I
not.
do not believe
Okay.
so.
here you go?
You get an inspiration DC 25 survival check.
Okay.
Mm.
Ooh, roll a
Fuck!
D12.
My butthole was puckered while I was rolling that.
Fuck yeah!
Oh my goodness. Oof, and Noxus missed it. Oh man, that's crazy. Wait, you had to roll an 11
11 or a
or
12.
a 12 on that.
Mm,
Oh my god.
beautiful.
that's
Chef's
nuts.
kiss. Chef's kiss.
So you shout these out, give out some pointers. As you do, you reach into the river and yank out Fike, and plop him in between Biero and Elsa. In the
As I do,
in your
I
boat.
give him a very stern look. What did I say about touching the water?
I just spit a bunch of water out and I go, I fell in.
As you guys are spit out of this like tributary or this like delta tributary of
forward?
all these rivers. Well, forward, if you will, as you guys spill out into this ever so gentle lapping of waves as you come out into a sea. And as you look to your right down the coastline, you see what looks like this enormous, beautiful, you're not sure if it's made of ice or crystal or what, but there's this huge, like, beautiful castle or palace. with stairs that lead down to a crystalline or ice, you're not sure, dock that sits in the tide.
Well, that seems like something we'd be.
That looketh
Seems
like a
like some-
destination, yes.
Yeah.
That's. They said we wouldn't be able to miss it. They weren't lying.
We'll land by the edge of the
Mhm.
water.
Oh, all right, yell over to Nox. Nox, can you dry me off? I want to look pretty.
A snap. And I make them look pretty.
Did you hear all that, by the way, Knox? Did you miss it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh,
I
I
heard it.
thought you missed it. I was like, oh my
No,
god.
my headphone was in the whole time.
Okay, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe Knox mixed that. He rolled so 14. He needed a DC 25, and he rolled a 14, and he had to get either an 11 or 12 on the inspiration die in order to succeed.
Oh.
Oh my god, that was amazing. I love it when the dice make drama. All right, you guys canoe over to the docks, or what are you doing?
I guess,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right,
My makeup, obviously.
you canoe over to the docks. As you guys get closer, you realize you're actually a bit further away than you thought you were. This place is enormous. And as you get even closer to view with the higher perceptions, begin to notice, and you think that the size proportions of everything, they're a little bit bigger than you're used to. They look like everything is sized and proportioned for people that are like 12 to 15 feet tall, as opposed to like 5 to 7 feet tall.
Is this a city of giants? Are there giants in the Feywild?
There are giants that exist in the Feywild, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there are giants here. There are many creatures of varying sizes in the Feywild.
Arn, what are those creatures?
He begins to list several different creatures, organized by size category.
I want to know the conversation that Bureau and Elsa had in those rapids, where it was just like, all right, we need to have this talk. We're really going to have this talk now? Yes, now.
If he wanted to use persuasion during that encounter, that's how he could have used it. If he came up with that creatively.
But I still don't know anything's wrong. So
He doesn't know anything's wrong yet still, yeah. So actually, you know what? Bureau, make another insight check. Because I mean, she's been dropping hints and being awfully passive aggressive all day. So, yep, nope.
Yeah. Well,
apparently
Wait.
everything's fine still, Bureau.
If she's being passive aggressive,
The rest of you want to roll?
yeah, I'm kind of
checks?
curious.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I want to see if Noxus will notice.
Nope, I love it when the dice make drama.
Nope.
Nox,
I only
Ren,
notice.
you don't notice. Vanya, there is some sort of friction between Elsa and Bureau. Bureau's not picking up on it, though. You're not 100%
Hero, what the hell
sure.
did you do?
What are you talking about?
Did you like? Now it's okay. Performance issues are something that happens naturally to all people.
What?
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
What are you talking about?
Well, she seems very annoyed at you for some.
What?
You know, I've
She
never
didn't-
known you to have issues with that in the past, but
What do you mean she's annoyed with me? She seems fine.
oh, maybe you're just stupid.
This is a rather unpleasant conversation, Vanya.
Well, most conversations I have with people are unpleasant.
Not wrong.
For
Vanya's
either
on
me or the
fire.
person being conversed with.
She seems annoyed to you.
What'd you do?
Her?
Elsa.
Yes.
DM spit take. DM spit take. Give that man a round of applause to Vera. That was great.
It's like, don't clap. Bella's literally dying.
Bureau just murdered a man on stream. I don't want to get tossed for this. Don't toss me.
I got the towels.
Set Bella a new keyboard now.
Are you alright,
We almost
Bella?
witnessed a murder.
I sprayed water all over my notes.
Oh, that was funny. Yo, can somebody clip that, please?
Oh yeah, please. Please.
Bureau, you get inspiration and 3 experience points.
Well earned, buddy. Well earned.
Mm.
Sorry, continue. As this little conversation happens, as you guys are like tying up the canoes to the dock. Oof.
Yeah, she seems rather annoyed with you.
Well, we didn't really talk afterwards.
You should have.
As I
Talking afterwards is always nice.
yeah, I'll talk to her.
Good. You should do that. She seems annoyed at you, and I don't think you deserve that. Vanya wouldn't say the words reserve judgment. He doesn't understand what that means. I won't judge you now, but
Well, I will await your judgment when we have more information.
Leo.
I'm not going to approach her just yet because it would seem strange to.
Okay.
Vanya's gonna very unsubtly try and push you towards her.
As you guys land on the docks and are like tying up the canoes, you can definitely tell now from the slick, this is definitely ice. It's not cold out though. Like it's still like a nice autumn day. It's like 55 to 65 degrees outside. It's got that little bit of crispness in the air, but not cold enough to be maintaining ice like this. And the ice doesn't appear to be melting. But it's like one of those crazy detailed and like expansive and exaggerative, like those hotels that they make out of ice in like Norway and stuff. The whole thing is like this entire palace, like Disney Princess Palace, looks like it was carved out of one giant piece of ice. It's kind of crazy. And there are these like 45-degree angle stairs that lead up to what looks like the main entrance.
Master Tharn, I know you've been distracted, but is this natural? Like, does this normally happen in nature?
Well,
Granted, we are in the Feywild, but
nature in the Feywild may be different from nature in the prime material plane. What's natural here, we're in a different world, essentially. What's natural here may not be conform to what's natural as we understand it.
so the freezing point is completely different here than it is in the prime material.
Is it water? Is it actually crystal?
No, it's ice. It's frozen. Well, it's ice. It's definitely like you can tell. Like you reach down and touch it, and like you pull away, and there's like the slight, just from your own body temperature, there's like the slightest little bit of moisture on your hand. But like as you walk on it, there's no it's like walking on solid ice. There doesn't appear like it doesn't. It doesn't appear to be melting at all, other than like if you touch it with generate it with your body heat. But it also you'll get some moisture on your hand when you pull it away, but it doesn't appear to affect or diminish whatever the structure at all in any way when you do it.
I look at Sada and her bare feet, and I just go, oof, oof.
Hmm.
She doesn't appear to be affected or bothered by it. You notice the bottom of her feet are like just covered in all sorts of crazy calluses and like.
Wow, she was so awesome a second ago. Make her have nice feet.
I,
So what happens when you walk around barefoot all your
Yeah,
life?
monks don't have nice feet. They use those are killing weapons.
And, yeah, monks don't have nice feet. They have like ballerina feet. Like it's
Hmm.
like
Yeah, they all messed up.
they're like kicking rocks and shit with their bare feet. Like they do not have nice feet.
At all.
You need to moisturize. I'm gonna give her my drow face cream recipe after this. All right, you guys ready to go?
Yes.
Let's go.
I mean, as ready as we can be.
All right, give me 8 seconds. I'm gonna cast 23 points of lay on hands onto myself, so I can get myself back up to full.
Okay.
Are we like? I mean, is there still kind of a hike between where we appear to need to be and where we're at now,
There's
or?
Case that you need to walk up, which looks like it might take a bit. It's a 45-degree angle staircase with that like it's like one of those.
Like Ace Ventura 2's opening.
Yes,
You're
very
right, Kel.
much.
Stop talking
Very-
about feet or the
very-
Reddit people are going to show up.
Yeah, very much, Bureau, very much.
I don't need wiki feet people showing up to my stream because
Wiki
I'm monks.
God.
Wiki feet, let's go. I'll hover, and I'm just like, all right.
I mean, I don't kink shame, but
I mean, hey.
Keep on
Let's
keeping on.
let's get up there, I guess.
All right, everyone, make Constitution saving throws.
Even if you're flying,
Yeah.
It's still cold.
By what means are you flying?
Crackle.
boots of flying.
Then
The carpet. No.
then
Hopes and
no,
dreams.
then so for the first two responses, the answer is no. You don't have to make a check.
Okay.
For the hopes and for the other responses, yes, you do have to. Not for the carpet, though. If you're riding on the carpet, you would not have to.
You can
Yeah, I'll
carry
ride on the
someone.
carpet. I'll ride on the carpet, and whoever wants to jump on it with me can.
Elsa will hop on the carpet.
By the way,
As well.
Bill, I don't know if you've made this an
Hard.
underlying theme this campaign, but stairs have been the absolute fucking worst. Like every time.
Always stairs.
Because they always are the worst.
Hmm.
Because stairs are the worst. That's why.
Alright, just letting you
Kinda.
know.
John, I'm sure he played sports in high school and stuff. He probably remembers having to run stairs and stuff. Like it sucks.
I'd rather take wind sprints or gassers than stairs all day.
Yeah, it was the worst.
Like if you're tired and you going up and down stairs, you're
Ugh.
like you have like a 90% chance that you're gonna die.
All right. So without issue, with no one gaining any exhaustion, you make it to the top of the stairs. As you get to the top of the stairs, the palace is laid out before you. And when I say very Disney princess, it's very, cylindrical with those like pointed spires, like rounded to the tip spires at the top. Long, thin windows of
I love it.
stained, which you at first think are stained glass, but it's probably more like stained ice. There's a huge ice door across which 3 huge bands across the door with huge locks in the center. On the floor in front of you, there is a pattern carved, circular, concentric circle patterns, scraped and carved into the icy floor. There's a central pattern. Does anybody speak or read Sylvan?
Tharn
Um,
does.
Actually,
Tharn does.
Yes.
technically as a Pegasus Crackle would, depending.
Tharn tells you that they are Sylvan runes, that are carved in and around the circles. There is a central circle. There's a central like glyph. There's one directly in front of that. So you guys come to the top of the stairs. In front of you is the palace. There's like a 30-foot walk platform from the top of this between the top of the stairs where you're standing and the doors. There's this circular pattern on the floor. There's a large circle in the middle, and then there's a circle directly above it, between it and the door, and then there's a circle like 90 degrees on either side of that central circle. And that's what you see.
Well, I'm going to remain very quiet so I don't accidentally sell someone my soul while we're talking to anyone who lives here.
Always good. Yep.
I advise that you all do the same.
Vanya,
you for this running like sticking to this character, but like you take some inspiration.
Yeah.
Vanya, I don't think that's a thing. I think it's the Hells.
I am quite certain that the Fae do it too. Also, they can steal other things, like your name, or the colors of your face, or like the joy from your soul.
Well, at least one of those I hath not dealt with before, so I shall keep that in mind.
Tharn, please tell me he's just being paranoid.
Wait
That's
a
not a
second.
real thing, right?
The Fae
He
are
says,
very
"Little-
weird.
Little is
Go ahead.
known of the Feywild. For those who not traffic here frequently.
Brenda's
As he
just
kinda
walking through
looks
this like been
around.
there, done that.
The Fae, wild.
But anyway, this is what stands before you.
It is. Is there is the glyph
Oh, the damn cyan.
in line with like a number, like a numeral? So I need to do this lock and then this lock and then this lock, or is it like?
You'll have to get closer to inspect it.
Absolutely, I'll go check it out.
I'll go with like just to.
So yeah, so it
There's not
kind of
long.
looks like here. Let me see if I can't. If you guys don't get the, how do you draw circles again? It's like you have to hold Control or Alt. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Hold Alt to
Mhm.
do this.
If you like hover over the draw shape button, it'll give you the instructions for it. If you ever forget.
That's
This
so.
is
There's
not
like a
palace, right?
circle there, a circle like right in front of it, a circle off to the side of it, and another one off to the side of it. You guys, the door is up here with the 3 bands on it, and you guys are just at the top of the stairs, like down here.
This is like a palace, right? It's basically like.
Yeah, it's you're at the doors, the front doors of an enormous ice palace.
Yes. A reminder that, from what we knoweth, the Feywilds art a side of the material plane, and therefore, I hope you are not going to attempt to try to break into a palace of royalty.
Oh, no. That would be very bad.
Yes. So, procedure. There are procedures for such.
That's why we have him. And I'll motion to Biro. Just, don't do whatever you did with Elsa.
Wait, what'd you do with Elsa?
What?
Don't do those things in public.
Going to peek to Elsa.
Um,
Right.
Bureau, make a perception check. Um, the rest of you, I'm just gonna not even make you make a check. The rest of you notice. Bureau, you don't. You look after Vanya says that, Elsa is staring burning daggers into the back of Bureau's skull.
As I turn to look, like what?
Like-
Oh sh!
She's not a magic user, but it almost looks like she cast thaumaturgy to make her eyes like fire or
Got the
something.
anime like glowing
Yeah.
like
If
stars.
Looks could
just
kill, Zero would be dead.
Bureau, you'd
What
be dead a third time
did
right
you
now.
do, Bureau?
Don't know what you're talking about.
So
Hello?
you hear Elsa say, "So these patterns on the floor. I'm sure there's some sort of way that this interacts with the door to open it."
Yeah, Fike. How about we go take a look at them, and I'll grab Fike, and
I
then
mean-
we'll start
I
walking. I'll whisper to Fike, like, "What the fuck was that about?"
he probably did the thing I told him not to do. Because I'm right always. All right. I don't read Sylvan. Thon, come over here and read Sylvan. Tell me what these. So they're just glyphs. They don't say anything.
Yeah, it's not. They're runes. They're not like. It's not like an A and then an X and then a W and then a J. They're arcane runes. You can get arcane runes in many different languages. These happen to be in Sylvan.
Okay.
They. Yeah.
So
How close are you getting to them, by the way?
I'm right there.
Right where?
Like I'm right on top of them. Like
You're
Certain
standing
type
on
of
it?
Magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm standing with him.
On which ones?
Probably the one right in the middle.
Yeah, whatever
probably
one's
the one we walked
closest,
to.
like right to the middle.
Right to the middle one. As you stand on that, as the two of you step onto it, as Tharn's kind of like right behind you, it flares with like this light blue light. And this arcane light kind of fills up all the circles and the runes and then shoots out towards the other three circles. And you watch as these planar like gates and doorways appear in those circles. They're like straight up like stone archways with some sort of like landscape like dimensional portal that you can see through, and you can see like a landscape on the other side of each one.
The fuck did we just do?
Well, isn't the person who runs this place supposed to be the keeper of portals in and out of the Feywild?
Is what we're seeing on the other side of the portal like remotely?
Okay, what landscape do we have going?
material plane?
Hey, Link!
Did you look at each? So each looks different.
Welcome, thanks for the raid. Dealing with fucking
One
Feywilds.
ahead of us. Does that look
How was shit?
material or?
It does not look like the prime material
Hi,
plane.
friends.
The one that's directly
You don't know me.
ahead
Hello,
of you.
my name is Flint.
I'm
a musician.
Looks like some
I do
sort
D&D.
of.
I do VR chat roleplay with Link, and I
trying
do
to-
things like
I wanna
voice acting
explain
and
it
visual novels with
in
my
your,
friends.
to your
So
character,
welcome
not to you guys.
to Defenders of the East. Chaotic, of course.
There's this vast like black and purple and dark blue expanse with like little points of light in the distance, and these like free floating like rock platforms just free floating in space.
That does not look like the prime material to me.
Well, we're also not looking for the prime material. So
No.
left is
Left to the left looks like something similar to the one that was straight ahead, though the color palette is a lot more pastel. And there are also little rock formations that are just kind of like free floating through the space.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And then to the
So-
right.
To the right is a little bit different. That one, the actual stone archway, has like some moss growing on it, and as you look in, it looks like a kind of light, wispy, clouded blue sky with these like gray stone platforms floating in the free space with some sort of green vegetation. Looks like grass growing on the top of them. Some of them even have like trees and stuff sprouting out of them. The free floating platforms.
Hmm. And is that all of them?
That's the three, yeah.
Yeah.
You also look up and see that each of those three bars across the doors are now filled with that same arcane light that kind of like went out from that central glyph into the other three glyphs. And then from those three glyphs, after those gateways appeared, they continued to shoot through the lines and runes on the floor in front of it, up the door, and then into those bars, and those are lit up now.
All right. I'm gonna back off it and see if it disappears.
You step back off of it. Do you pull Nox off with you?
Yeah.
The light all retracts, pulls back into that central glyph, and then goes out, and the doors and everything vanish.
Huh. That could possibly be problematic.
Why is that problematic?
If this is a way to proceed and one needs to be standing while others go forward.
I will absolutely stay outside of the weird palace and not go inside with you all.
Honestly,
I mean,
honestly, Vanya, I know you're afraid, but that's probably why we're gonna need you the
Well,
most.
Elsa says, well, technically speaking, I'm one for experimentation. We don't know that someone has to stay on the central one to keep the portals open. Because all that happened was Fike and Nox walked onto the central platform and then retreated backwards. We don't know if they tried to walk towards one of the portals, if they would have stayed up.
it is true.
Agreed.
Well,
Is this
let me.
platform the only one we can reach?
Hmm?
Or can we reach the others?
I'm sorry, Biro, can you say that again?
Is this platform the only one we can reach, or can we reach the other ones as well?
No, they're all on the same. They're all flat on the ground. They're not. It's one big flat platform. So you come up the stairs, and then it's platformed off onto like the 30-foot by 30-foot front porch, essentially, of the castle. And on that 30-foot by 30-foot flat platform in front of the door is this that you're seeing on the screen, that glyph pattern, and that's between you and the door.
So I'll go stand on the left one. Does anything
I'll go stand
happen?
on the right one.
You guys go stand on the left one and the right one, and nothing happens.
Thorn, do these glyphs mean anything in particular?
There, he says, from what I can tell, and he kind of speaks, breaks the fourth wall out of the side of his mouth. Based off what I rolled,
Typical
they're
Tharn.
just arcane glyphs that have a sylvan flair or theme to them.
Gotcha.
They're like arcane glyphs that are written in Draconic, but they're different because they're in Draconic and they have different. There's many ways to get to the same magical effect from
You list
different
them.
beginning points.
It's
And he begins to list them. Yeah,
it's a challenge. It's a challenge circle. So we'll have to see what. All right. Well, we'll test this theory. So I'll go to the middle one.
All right. So
after everybody gets off.
All right. So everybody gets off. You step onto the middle one, and everything appears. The arcane light travels through all the circles and lines on the floor. The portals appear, and the beams across the bar beams across the door light up.
And then I will take a step forward towards the middle portal, but not go into it, and see if it dulls out.
It remains.
All right. So, left, right, or center, then, guys. It feels like we're going plane hopping.
Well, which one seems less, or not less, but more inviting? And wait, hang on a second. We're supposed to be finding this moonshade thing, right?
The Keeper of the Moon Tides.
Right. So I assume the completion of the portal breaks the bars, which allows us access, which is my theory.
I mean, did we find any information saying that this is the place where they are at, or this is the way?
Elsa says, "This is where I was told the keeper holds court."
Did any of those portals look to be a
Or at least
court?
it certainly fits the description.
Because I mean,
I'm sorry, Knox. What was your question, Ren?
I was asking if like any of the other sides of the portals looked anything like close to what would be a court for someone called the Keeper of the Moon Tides in particular.
Based on what Renata traditionally would refer to as a royal court, no, none of them look anything like that.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
I mean, I'd like to go plane hopping just like the next guy, but if we
Let's do it.
That's
Little one.
because you're insane.
let me finish. If we don't have to do that, we are on a timetable.
Knox, we're doing what we did on Corel, just more wishy-washy. We asked for an audience, and then eventually you guys broke in and got an audience. We're earning an audience this time, which means portal 1, 2, or 3.
Oh yeah, you did say something about passing their tests, right?
Yep.
Directed at Elsa.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Well, that makes
Challenges
sense.
are something I can understand. Excellent. Let's do this.
Should we just go from right to left then?
I don't think it matters. Which one? Pick a portal, any portal.
They don't look more moonlighty.
Noxus just takes off and goes into the front one.
Goes straight into the front one?
Straight
All
into
right,
the
you
front
guys
one.
watch as Nox tear asses through the one straight ahead.
I follow.
And he
Follow.
spins and jumps in and he just goes, picked one.
Does everybody follow?
Yep.
Yes.
Vanya follows, shouting, "Let's fucking go!"
Well,
You guys all
you certainly changed your mind very quickly.
disappear into the portal and appear
In the Astral Sea.
not in the Astral Sea. You appear on a floating chunk of rock amidst other floating chunks of rock, floating through free space. You look off to one side of you in the distance. All of you make just general intelligence checks.
Noxus looks at the sky.
Oh.
Pretty stars.
They are indeed pretty.
Actually, oh no, Aaron's inspiration's probably gone. Never mind.
You have chat inspiration, I think, still.
No, I'm good.
Neat. Almost everyone has chat inspiration now, I'm pretty sure. Unless they already used it today.
I have yet to use mine.
Um,
But I ain't making a 3 any higher than it is.
Yeah.
Fike. There is this way off in this void with these little points of light in the distance. There's just like an infinite amount of them. But closer to you, there's all these jagged chunks of rock floating around you, but in the distance you see this enormous spheroid of rock. That, you don't know why this strikes your brain. You think that is Katha, one of the moons of Exandria. Before you can speak, you hear a deep, booming, disembodied voice coming from nowhere, filling the entire space. It says, in common, but you're not sure it's common. Is it actually audible, or is it just in your head? And is it
I think everyone's really used it right now.
Concepts into language so you can understand it? But what you hear is, in my arms I keep the dead. My presence keeps families fed. I am the base of mortal life. I am the scene of all their strife.
The Earth?
Yeah, the land, Earth.
So, Vanya, you say the Earth out loud, and you feel a rumbling happen. And there is a flash of light, and you return. You are back on the platform. The door that you walked through is gone, and the central bar on the door, that strap that goes across it, melts.
Oh.
That's a good sign.
Oh. Fuck. Did we do it?
On
We did
onto the right one.
More riddles.
We did.
Oh.
I've never been to that place before.
We were in fucking space.
What space?
This
What do you
is
mean,
like
space?
I
the
point
dragon's
up.
riddles.
Space.
We've been in the sky lots of times. What do you mean
No.
space?
What is space?
We were near the moon. One of the moons.
That's really high.
You sound crazier than Vanya right now.
I fucking grab Nox and I go, I am not fucking with you.
Oh, okay. All right. We were in space. I got it. We're good.
Dad, are you space?
We were the first people in space? Question mark?
Yes, son, I am space.
As far as you know, Pike.
I'm Buzz Aldrin, motherfucker. Let's get it going.
So that makes me Neil
Somebody
Armstrong
put those
then?
enchantments there.
So next.
Man, that would have been a really cool place to take your girlfriend. Ooh.
Moving on.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna go pick this other door, and I just take off to the
Start walking.
The
We
door on the
have
left,
fun
you just go
here.
running into the door on the left. Does everybody
Sigh.
follow Nox?
Oh yeah.
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 Sure.
Like,
Just
no,
walking
like,
towards
no.
him, like just shaking your head. We have fun here. Walks.
You all
We
disappear. You all disappear.
I'm sorry,
into the
Pardew, I
second
had to.
door, appearing in a similar landscape, on similar rocky structures, though there does appear to be some ruined, broken, and destroyed, like worked stone. Like you can see that there's, from two of the sections of rock, there's like a bridge with like almost 90-degree angle steps that connect it. As you guys look out across the starscape, you see another one of those huge, enormous, almost perfectly spheroid rock formations out there, deep, far away in this expanse.
I whisper to Fike and say, "Are we in space again?"
I just know.
As you say that, Noxus, out loud, you
Oh,
hear, "That is not the correct answer."
Oh, fuck.
What?
Damn it. What did I do?
What?
You hear what sounds like a horn blast, but the size of the horn that it would have to come from would be the size of like a wizard's tower in order for it to be this deep and bellowous. And as it happens,
We all die.
you
Sorry,
watch as figures begin to appear on the stone
no.
around you.
Now, so we know everyone keepeth their mouth shut next time.
Oh, damn! I'm sorry. I didn't fucking know.
Shit.
What is this?
What the fuck are those?
These are the funniest looking dogs I've ever seen in my life.
It's a dog with a human face.
And as they all stare at you, what the? All right. You hear a cackle across the expanse.
Hello.
That's not how noise works in space, Bill. You know that, right?
I'm aware.
Do we see a
Okay.
source for? Oh, there it is.
Oh.
And that's where we'll pick things up next week
Ah.
with
God
the rolling
damn
of
it.
initiative.
Ah.
Of course.
God
Of
damn
course,
it, Knox.
Knox.
You fuck.
Of course,
Damn it,
of course,
Knox!
Knox. This fails a stealth check. Ultimately.
Man, I just wanted to see if I could see Exandria from here.
See my house from here.
That's
Oh, hi.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
Oh,
Hello there.
oh, ha, hilarious.
This is having some flashbacks to like way earlier adventures with a shit ton of hags.
I suddenly regret spending so much magic earlier.
Yeah.
I'm glad we took that short rest because I have all of that magic.
Whew.
I'm gonna
So,
cast.
we'll pick things
stab.
up there next week
Yeah.
with the rolling of initiative against this
Hit.
frosty hag and her hounds.
Frosty. Frosty hag.
Ooh, staying frosty.
What a frigid bitch.
Frigid
Oh.
bitch. Oh, hey,
Are
it's
we in
Biero.
space?
You're a cold hard bitch.
Are we in space?
Let
That
me
is
kiss
not the
on the
correct answer.
Yes, you are in space. Yes, you are in space. Out of character, yes, you're in space.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Bill.
Space! No, wait.
Thank you for that.
I said
Space!
something so we didn't freak out next time. Knox freaked out.
Yes, if you turn around, you can see the floating disc of Exandria behind
Damn.
Did you just say
And-
floating
wait.
disc?
you. Yeah, it's a flat disc world. You didn't know that?
Exandria's
No.
flat?
Flat
What?
Exandrian.
Yeah, Matt's answered this before, I believe. It's not a spherical. It's like the flat Earth, like disc theory, so that when you
Like
go around it, you're
Asgard.
technically like Asgard. Yeah.
Huh.
All right. Well, then I'm a round Exandria conspiracy theorist.
Beautiful.
What you guys don't know
It's on the
is
back
you
of it.
guys are floating around in what are former like spaceships or palaces, like flying through the space palaces of extraterrestrials that came to this plane before.
The
to this
childlike
Alexandria
empress.
before.
So we're
Of course.
technically on the material plane, just in space.
It's not. It does the cosmology doesn't quite work like it does in
Earth.
in the real world. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's weird.
So weird.
Technically, if you go far enough in any direction, you eventually end up in the planes.
Hmm.
In like
Yeah, you end up in just another
most
plane of
D&D
existence. Yeah.
cosmologies. Yeah. Like the planes aren't necessarily like they're not necessarily like dimensionally.
It's not like a
separated.
separate dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not necessarily dimensionally separated. It's
They're not separate bubbles. It's a Venn diagram.
Yeah, kind of.
yeah, exactly.
So I could eventually walk into the fire plane. is what you're
Yes.
Yeah, so if you
You
just walk
literally could.
far enough, technically speaking, you could walk to yes, technically.
It'd be really fucking far, but you could.
Yeah, you'd have to have some sort of like immortal spell cast on you so that you don't die of old age. But yeah,
You'd also need to like fly through space, probably.
that too.
But you could do it.
But you could do it, yes.
All he has to do is
That's
fly
what
directly into
Spelljammers.
the
That's what a
sun.
Spelljammer. That's what a Spelljammer campaign is. They're ships that are powered by magic that are able to fly between the planes. Essentially.
So basically, Final Fantasy.
A little bit.
Basically, Final Fantasy.
Little
Got
bit.
it.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
Pretty much all Final Fantasy is in a spaceship
Wait
flying
a
to
second.
another
The
part.
most important question is Thorn holds no power here because we're in space.
I think that depends on which Final Fantasy you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, it depends.
Anyway.
Well, can we go
Fantasy
to
are you
8? Like
talking
8.
about?
Who
I
would
think
like
it's
experience
more than
points?
Yay!
Maybe.
Yes, since
Yes,
I
please.
missed a week.
Mm-hmm.
Nox, you got Nox
Let's
got
see.
39. Ren got 39. Fike
Oh.
got 38.
39.
Biero got 43. And Vanya got 49.
Okay.
You were great tonight, man. That was awesome roleplay.
Yeah, that was great.
It was awesome.
Vanya's.
Conspiracy theorist.
Yeah,
was
Vanya.
awesome.
Vanya
It was
not knowing.
hilarious. It
I
was
can't, I
great.
can't kill anything here. Help! What do I do?
Help! I can't kill anything.
Help!
Vanya,
I'm
that's
being
not a-
oppressed. What's even
It's not a
happening?
bad thing.
Help! I'm being forced to do other things.
So also, in case you hadn't
hey!
figured it out,
Thanks so
in
much for
case
the
you hadn't
raid.
figured it
We just ended.
all, so in case you
Aw.
hadn't figured it out, you can't basically discuss
I hope
the
Misty
riddles.
sure went well.
You basically have to just shout something out and hope that it's right. You can't like
Yeah.
confirm it with your teammates beforehand.
Yeah,
Anything
stop.
you say
You
out
did that,
loud,
though.
it's going to be assumed that that's the answer.
That's
So
dumb.
before we
Shit.
hop into the next portal, let me
Rip.
telepathically bond us.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a good idea. My God. Oh. How was Misty Shore?
No,
Hope
you're
everything
not
went well.
supposed
to.
Hi,
We didn't hear
readers.
the
I'm
riddle
Flint.
yet.
I'm a
Hopefully it happens
musician.
on
D&D.
No, you didn't have a
I'll do your
chance
chat
even.
roleplay with Cotton.
That's why
And
I
friends.
thought like it wouldn't have done
Nox
anything.
just
I voice
said
act
something.
visual novels with my friends, and we just finished a session of D&D.
What if what he
There were many
said
shenanigans here in the
was
Feywilds.
right, and it was amazing.
Oh.
The answer is
So it might be like
space.
a slight bit of a raid train,
Such space.
depending on how
All right,
things
hey,
go
Bill,
here.
since we're fighting,
welcome.
what was the riddle?
Very glad to have you all.
We're probably not going
You
to
still
hear
have
it.
to answer it. You still have to answer it.
Oh, we still have to answer it even after we fight.
Yeah. If you survive the fight, you're gonna have to answer it. If you answer wrong again, the fight starts over again.
Oh boy.
Shit. Okay. All right then.
So is this a coven of hags with a hag guarding each portal?
You have no idea.
The
You didn't have to
Norns.
fight in the first.
They are
portal.
the Norns.
No, I think it's the theater. I think it's the theater, Vanya.
What?
The theater.
No. There's
Did anybody level up?
No.
I'm
I-
at
It'll
exactly
be a
how-
while.
Not.
Everybody's 19 now, right?
No.
No.
I'm
No.
No?
18.
I'm
Some of
halfway
you are
to
18.
19.
I am.
One of
18.
you is 19. All of
Who's
you are
19?
18. One of you is
That's the
19.
person dedicated to being here every week except for one.
Bro,
I
I
would
had a
have been if
splitting
not for my
headache
band.
last
Come
week.
on, don't
Oh.
give me shit.
Those of you, this was yet another week where I was blessed by the muses
Oh.
for the next campaign.
Ah.
So those of you who have characters already, if you want to stick around a little bit, I have some stuff to tell you.
All right. I need
I
to
got some
go.
time.
I need to figure out more shit.
Shouldn't take
Okay.
long. But are we still on the internet, by the
Yes,
way?
we are. So let
Oh,
me.
all right. Why don't we?
Yes.
Sorry,
Stop
I was
that.
saying hi to my friend who just raided me, and then I need to
Thank
figure
you for
out.
the raid. Sorry it was
Yes,
late.
thank you. No. They were doing cool guild stuff. Let me see who I can send like a raid train to.
Let's send some sympathy vibes to our good buddy Flint, who has to, after kind of having a discussion with me, kind of scrap her idea for her character and go back to the drawing board.
Rip
so
me.
I'm
It
sorry.
how do.
Happens. That
felt
sucks.
terrible. I felt terrible about it, but
It's okay.
it's probably the best decision. So we're
Yeah.
trying to
No
send
bard?
her. We're trying to send her inspiration
Yeah, we'll see.
vibes.
Oh, I can send y'all to Miss Dance, who is super awesome via chat. Let me make sure I have that right. Yeah. So we're doing a bit of a a bit of a raid train jump. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you for raids
Raid
tonight.
train.
Yeah, we're having a raid train. Send some love. There is my raid call sub. Where? So yeah, we normally do D&D on Wednesday nights. I am probably going to be helping out with Dreamscape RP tomorrow night. But otherwise, check out my schedule for anything you might want to see. I will be back with VR chat stuff over the weekend as well. But yeah, until next time, you all stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be in whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny.